Gotta watch these niggas when they up in your environment. Every time a gun around, a nigga going live again. It's hot, bro, running with hoes, he a fireman. Shit could be electric, I still ain't gonna slide with him. Sword off under your chin, look like a violin. Cowards die 1,000 deaths, it's time to die again. I ain't trying to eat with new niggas, tell them I'm dieting. Niggas trying to ball with a baller, tell them to try again. Throw so many stacks in the club, these strippers rioting. I'ma pop a couple in the morning like they vitamins. I'ma peso and Sosa, standing on the sofa. Hoes going loca, trying to throw the chocha.
Turn smack rapper, only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
I think in the age where information is
free,
easily accessible, there's a primal base that's going to stand out for everyone's interest. The primal instincts of us is a reflection of the bullshit. Our intelligence is what takes us to a higher level, but our primal instincts appeal, the bullshit appeals to that.
I think you niggas eating pork so long that y'all niggas think it's just normal.
Nah, it's the same reason that fucking porn sites dictate what kind of video streaming is going to be the standard for everything. It's because the primal side of us is going to shine if you put it on a platform where, okay, everybody is a free for all, go for what you like. What does everybody like? And it's just going to shine. And there's going to be the intellectuals, there's going to be but
nah, you niggas eating a lot of pork is what the problem is.
Everybody, I'm just saying, if you leave it.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
Like it's like a table full of food. There's celery and there's fucking Kool-Aid. And then you tell the kids, get what you want. The Kool-Aid's gonna be gone.
Here's a question.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's a question, right? When you was 15 years old, you had a porn tape? 1, 2, any at all? You had Hustler magazines or any of that kind of shit?
15 years old,
15?
yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Probably one. Right?
Yeah.
Did you watch that tape as much as you would watch porn now? Still the same interest, still the same urge. You know the difference?
No.
Y'all have made a lot of this slime ball shit the norm. And the reason that you have to make something the norm is because it's not normal.
How is it not normal? You know what the fucking 70s was like? You ever heard? Yeah, wait a minute. The amount of illegitimate kids that just came out of an era where like everyone was peace and unity. It's not, that's not by mistake. It's not by design either. That is by, human beings. What are human beings gonna do when there's no war? They're gonna fuck. They're gonna fuck. That's what they're gonna do. They're fucking. It's shit that you can't turn off. You walk down the block, you see nice ass, some titties or whatever. Yeah, you got to train yourself to not be, but primally, instinctively, your body is going to react, bro. There's nothing you can do about that.
Understand what I'm saying?
And that body reacting is a reflection of this shit.
It's not normal, right? Mm-hmm. For kids as young as they are, prepubescent sometimes, right? To one, be seeing the images and hearing the things that they're saying from niggas our age. Because they just around, niggas got little niggas around and all of that, right? Right, no. 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds out here, porn on their phone, beating their meat, and that's just little niggas. Nah, y'all have to make that the norm because that is abnormal. Anytime you hear that statement come up, it's the norm now. It wasn't the norm before.
I disagree because if you go to villages or civilizations that's not too tied in with technology, what you think you're going to see in that village?
I'm almost certain that you can go back to any point in time in history, and whether it be rich or poor, right? And you get a real accurate description of what was going on at the time. it would never be as debaucherous as this. Maybe Sodom and Gomorrah.
Well,
But
well, then there's a trade-off because in those societies, you have women getting married off as soon as they get their period. Girls, little girls getting married off as soon as they get their period.
I've heard that.
So I think as far as a society, we have a kind of public standard that, you know, we outcast this type of shit.
Okay. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
When I ask you,
but
right, hold on. Those societies that you talk about, giving their kids away when they hit puberty, bleeding and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Whose societies are you talking about? European society?
Not just European societies.
Really? I need you to go, I need you to just look up. Right. European societies, tell me.
Okay, let's see. Amazon tribe Starlink internet access makes kids lazy, hooked on social media report. Hold on.
No, listen.
Starlink satellite internet access has reached a remote tribe deep in the Amazon rainforest, and now elders say young people are lazy and hooked on social media and pornography.
It's not the norm, man. It's abnormal.
They're going to put their hand in the cookie jar.
Listen.
If the cookie jar is not guarded,
First
bro, they're going.
Let me ask you a question. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You
think
mean,
that?
Hold on. This is the first thought.
No.
You mean I could look up anything?
Wait,
straight to the cookie jar.
Wait, time out. Let me get this straight.
Straight to the cookie jar.
Let me get this straight. Where's this
straight to the fucking cookie jar?
It's an Amazon tribe, right? So it's a bunch of niggas running around already seeing titties and everything else naked. You know what they wasn't doing? Beating they meat crazy. You know what? Listen, yo, hey, listen. Let me tell you, already they was out there, titties everywhere. Everywhere.
How do you
titties.
know they was in?
Where did you say this was at?
Deep in the Amazon.
Nigga, them niggas didn't even have internet.
How do you know motherfuckers was taking a...
Like I said,
I gotta take a leak.
Listen, stop.
And just looking back into the village.
Even when you show niggas that it's not right, you want it to be the norm. And I understand why people want it to be the norm. They want it to be the norm so that they not creeps too.
No, primarily, bro, I'm just telling you, bro. It's like, yo, Uncle Seth, man.
I don't listen. Y'all niggas went from hunter-gatherers to I don't know what the fuck y'all is now, man.
Still hunting and still gathering.
Gathering what? Titties on the internet? Porn. Niggas got 3,000 clips of porn on the internet. Listen, come on, man. Listen, go get some wood.
Listen, hold on. Let me ask you a question. I gotta ask you a question. You should be mic'd up.
Yeah, you definitely should be mic'd up. Listen, wait.
Back in the days when your moms left you home in the crib, what did you do?
I played video games.
What did you do that you wasn't supposed to do?
I snuck and stole her alcohol. I might have took some quarters out of the jar. Right. As for beating my meat 9,000 times in a row, that didn't happen. If that's what you asking me.
9,000 times in a row.
Niggas
that's not what I'm asking.
What are you talking about? It's a little kid who went to the hospital for beating his meat like 14 times in 12 hours or some shit. Yeah, broke his wrist and his nut.
What?
Yeah, it's too...
Broke his wrist?
Listen.
Nah.
The nigga had damn near a heart attack.
Nah.
Yeah, nigga, it's too...
But I'm not, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm pointing out that as soon as she left, you did shit that you wasn't supposed to do.
I understand that.
Why? Hold on, no. But why? Because you had access now. You had access.
The idle mind is the devil's playground.
Right.
I can understand that, right?
But not only that.
But what y'all made normal for the devil is crazy.
Normal for the devil? What you mean? Why you stop saying y'all, bro?
Crazy.
Stop saying y'all. I'm not part of this shit. I'm not part of this shit. Listen, I'm just pointing out,
okay, I'm not saying.
I look at things.
Listen, all I can say is this right here. What's considered norm today is abnormal. The shit that is like, that people just kind of look past. The other day I was on the train.
Because we're in a society where there's too much information. Look,
information.
Hold on. After you fucking, remember rotten.com?
Mm-hmm.
You took a look on that site and you was like,
And now niggas eating ass.
But no. What the fuck?
Yeah, I understand. It's a slippery slope. The niggas done went through.
What the fuck?
Huh?
We gonna blame
How do we?
I'm just telling you how far y'all niggas, it's the way niggas went down, niggas get like this, right? Here's what I mean by it's not normal.
What did you? Wait, I didn't even finish my point.
No, you go for your point.
You just
right
out of nowhere.
Now niggas is out here. This is the worst. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. Once you saw the extreme of things, then the level of normal kind of like it moves, because you're like, this is the extreme. So compared to that, this is nothing.
Right. That doesn't make it normal at all.
And it doesn't make it normal, but in a society where everyone,
because everyone does it.
You just heard this shit. I'm not saying it's supposed to be normal. I'm saying this is the
new 1st and 10. Y'all niggas done ran 10 yards with it. Now they have to move the post. You get a new 10
this
yards?
is a byproduct of what we have now. This is a byproduct of this influx of information.
I understand.
This is a byproduct.
Right. I understand that.
And I think things are gonna go hard left before it balances back off, because we have to get to a point where we see the long-term damages of it, and then make whatever adjustments we need for society and be like, look, yeah, this shit was okay back then, but now we see what it does to societies. We see what it does to people. We have to shift this shit back this way and outlaw that shit because it will destroy us.
2 weeks ago, I smoked crack secondhand on the 3 train.
Bro, I hate when that happens.
In the 80s.
You hate when that happens?
You know why? That's
what
normal.
The fuck? Are you
That's normal now.
It's not normal.
Oh, now it's not normal. I'm telling you, it's normal to the motherfucker. So, 2 weeks ago, I smoked secondhand, had to smoke crack on the train. I was like, wait, hold on.
First of all, if you grew up during the crack era, my nigga, it smells like wet ass.
Boom. The problem is that when you're on the train, right? When you're on the train,
right,
it goes 48th, 45th, 35th, 25th, 96th, 72nd. Then it start doing express shit. So I'm on this shit.
You can't get away.
This motherfucker. I said, yo, what is that? I know what the fuck.
You forgot
man got the beat blasting. Boom. I said, oh my God. Mind you, here's normal. Nobody gave up their seat.
They just sat there.
Yeah,
right.
Nobody walked over like, hey, excuse me, sir.
Right. That's normal. That's not normal.
That was normal for the times in the past.
When you're talking about when we said that we should do better,
now.
It's still the same crack.
It's not normal.
The recipe ain't changed.
People are less confrontational now than they were before.
People are afraid now. People are afraid to say that's wrong. So since people are afraid to say that's wrong because you're woke,
you didn't say nothing.
Wait. Politically correct. What are the words that they use that when they want you to kind of we don't want to hear that shit, Sharif. They hit you with everything else. Mm-hmm. You are not wrong for saying that shit is wrong.
You're not.
I told you one time, you can't shoot your cousin for eating your sandwich, and Jesus loves real niggas. I don't remember there being a script that day.
There was no script, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like
to go to his earlier story.
Okay, we're going back to...
No, that's just to confirm his earlier story that it's
a 16-year-old boy died after masturbating 40... How did they get the number?
They went by browser history. This nigga he went to this one, 6 minutes. This one, 3 minutes. This one...
Wait, hold on. A 16-year-old boy died after masturbating 42 times without stopping in Rubacio town in Goiás region, Brazil.
Yeah, that's Jackie Robinson number 42.
Wait.
We're trying to break the color barrier.
This happened in 2011. So for some back, you got to collect a bunch of different information from different sources to piece it together. But basically,
how did they get the number?
The kid had a pre-existing. The kid had a pre-existing addiction.
How did they know it wasn't 41?
No, because that's
but how did they get the?
Like I said, your browser history is you.
What I believe, how they got the number is from the autopsy.
How?
How? Like, your nuts got a clicker in there.
First of all, be very careful. Be very careful. Because if this information gets out and women figure out how to count how many times we busted a nut, it's going to be a lot of niggas dying in the streets.
See? That's your problem.
It's going to be a lot of niggas dying in the streets, bro. We need to be careful with this shit.
You sure? Because in a few years, it's going to be the norm.
No, it's not. No, the fuck it's not. No, the fuck it's not, bro.
It's gonna be the norm.
No, the fuck it's not.
It's the norm. No, it's the norm. And because it's the norm, it's not wrong that your girl gonna check your nuts.
No, but if they figure out like how they counted 42, how did they? Well, they figure out how to find out you're 42, right? You like that?
It starts with the discovery.
You wasn't up today, nigga.
Listen, I don't.
It starts with the discovery.
Oh,
Someone opens a door and discovers a body in a precarious position. Right?
No, this is sad, bro. This is sad.
The nigga dead like
this. This is sad. I'm about to pass out. Stop. This is a tragedy. This is a fucking tragedy.
Not from 2011.
This is a fucking tragedy.
It's such a tragedy because then think about it. Now the doctors in the autopsy have to figure out how does a healthy 16-year-old have a massive heart attack.
Wait a minute. He had to be on a pill or something.
Yeah,
bro.
Pornhub.
No. He had to be on like a pill.
Porn.
One of the sources said,
bro, you don't get to 42. What do you mean?
Listen.
You don't get to 42.
What do you mean you don't get to 42?
How do you get to 42?
You don't get to 42.
In a day?
You jealous.
In a day.
Nigga, you could. What's your number?
No, you goddamn right.
Wait,
nigga, 42 in one day. What?
Hey.
42
that's why
in one
Spanish
day.
women never leave their men.
Get the fuck out of here. That's not
that's
true.
Why Puerto Rican relationships last forever.
That's not true.
They be in their driver's license pictures together like this. The Rodriguez's.
Yo, how the fuck, bro?
Yeah, 42.
How did you get to how?
Hey, like I said, you better worry about getting your count. They start with the count.
Was he trying to break a Guinness book?
He did. What you talking about? You ever heard of another higher number? No. Nigga, he's the record holder.
He's the GOAT.
Stop.
This like Jackie Robinson number, son. This nigga is
42
niggas out here.
Niggas is Jackie Robinson.
You got the Jackie Robinson number, son.
Yo, these is Jackie Robinson.
Wow. Yo, listen.
Oh, man.
Listen.
Yo. Jackie Robinson.
You got the Jackie Robinson number.
Wow.
Nigga broke a real barrier.
But come on, bro. Like, what the fuck?
That nigga heart must have been pumping 1,000 beats a minute.
Yo, bruh.
Hey, right.
Bruh.
And you know what? Nobody batted an eyebrow and tried to block porn. They said, try for 41 and live.
Oh, no, there's got to be no, because that's not normal. Like, how many kids are dying from... How many...
Right.
Come on, bro.
Wait, first of all, before this conversation, did you know that one died?
Nah,
so
I didn't think it was possible.
Here's what I always
I didn't think it was possible.
My question is always the same when things come up.
Do you think
that's the only one?
There had to be an imbalance.
No, that's just the max. You can
No, there had to be an imbalance.
That's just the max limit.
I guarantee you there was some sort of narcotics involved in that.
Nah, see, now you putting shit on the nigga other than he was a healthy young man with a strong libido.
How do you stay awake?
Who?
How did you stay
He
away?
was watching Cinnamon Love and Sarah J videos, nigga, and I know these two people, and I mean it in no disrespect. He was watching the best of the best, probably. The nigga had his shit lined up like Fogel in Juno. He's like, we're gonna get the Pornhub and this one. He probably had, listen. Oh my God. The nigga was, you know, listen.
That's...
all I'm saying is that, you know, don't put drugs on him. You just mad that you don't got 42 on you. They didn't find no drugs in the system.
Bro, if you could do 42 in a day, like, what would be the point? It's not special no more.
It is special.
It's not special no more.
Especially if you're the only one who could do 42 in a day.
The government's gonna put you in a lab and call you the repopulator.
If you don't
repopulate.
Repopulate.
They're gonna send this nigga to fucking countries where the population's going down, and in a year, the shit is gonna be solved.
42 a day. Do the math on that. That's about carry the one.
40, bruh. No, man. You're fucking killing yourself.
He said you're killing yourself.
That's 294 per week.
Literally.
294 per week.
Right. Start doing math.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't even know. Listen, the 42 from that day might be the straw that broke the camel's back. What's to say that the day before the nigga didn't do 60 and technically the number's 102?
Oh, and the crazy thing is
the straw that broke the camel's back is a thing.
You got to build your endurance
listen. There's a lot of dangers in society nowadays. You know, we got corruption in government, and we feel like the government's not being honest to us. We feel like in some occasions, some of the brands that we've been supporting for years, as far as food supply, we find out that there are things in there that's poisoning us.
Because I'm a reading, studying nigga. I learned this word today. It's from the 17th century.
All I'm going to say is, look, with all the shit out here that we got to worry about, don't kill yourself.
Don't
just go kill yourself.
No. I heard that the local report said he died doing what he loved.
Internet people.
No.
Internet people, I will let y'all know I do not agree with you.
Don't kill yourself.
Don't be out here.
Don't just kill yourself.
No. Think about. Listen.
Before was this. That was.
He didn't know. He flew too close to the sun.
No, he didn't know. He wasn't Pegasus at all. If
there was
you
a
gotta
moment.
Go out on your terms.
He was doing what he loved.
All right?
It was Icarus, not Pegasus.
Icarus.
Yeah.
But cause listen, I know a nigga in Cali, nigga work out, nigga don't smoke, and he don't drink. You know what killed him? The fire smoke.
Yup.
Well, a smoker probably would have just walked right out.
No, he died from the inhalation.
Inhaling.
Right,
Okay.
right. So, you know what? Beat your meat 42 times. I'd rather go out that way
Whoa.
than coughing. If it's between me coughing to death and me nutting to death.
Don't Jackie rob yourself. Don't Jackie rob yourself.
Jackie rob Babe Ruth. I'm gonna do my shit like this. I'm pointing to the outfields on mine. Yo, I'm pointing to the outfield.
Yo, what are we talking about?
Talking about the norm.
Yeah, the new norm.
The new norm. Right. That's my favorite new word. If you can pronounce it, it's great.
Kakistocracy. Kakistocracy.
Right.
Kakistocracy.
Kakistocracy.
Okay.
Is that it?
Kakistocracy. I think it's kakistocracy.
I don't doubt that. I've been trying to figure this one out all day. You know the definition?
I've recently seen that word come up online somewhere, but I don't know what it means.
All right. Government by the least suitable or competent citizens of state.
Oh, idiocracy.
Yeah, idiocracy.
That word is from the 17th century.
This might have been the word that was the title of Idiocracy before they changed it.
That's what we living in right now.
Yo, don't Jackie rob yourself.
Don't Jackie rob yourself. Listen, I'm not, listen, that's the new norm, man. But what do y'all want to talk about, man? Y'all be doing trending topics and shit. I don't even be following. What do y'all want to talk about, man? I'm here. This is something stuff I came through. How y'all feeling, man?
All right. What kind of BS can we talk about today that you know, you people who ride algorithms will stumble across this video. Hopefully we make some money off of it or something. Because, you know, all the other important shit, like this 19 Keyz interview that I just dropped, like.
I loved it. I got it. I feel you.
Right.
That nigga said some shit that made me think. That nigga said,
but it disappoints me. Like, you know, when we started this show, it was so important for me to get these stories, to get these experiences. And after a while, you know, the show took off for the right reasons. But then emerged like so many other platforms where it was all about viral moments or reporting on bullshit before you know the facts. Basically destroying people's reputation.
To be what?
Recklessly, so that you could be first with the story.
Right there.
So now I'm left in a place where I'm like, the satisfaction for me is slowly dissipating. I don't feel it.
Maybe because you're worried about other people.
It's not that I'm worried about other people. It's just, all right, there are people willing to play the game.
Right.
I think you know me well enough to know I'm the type of person that's going to be like, nah, these ain't the rules.
Right.
Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck bro. Right. This is how you win? Nah, fuck that. Move my piece straight to the fucking end. What y'all want to say?
Right. See how we.
What y'all want to say? You know what I mean? But the rules nowadays, like, compromise morality, integrity for sale, anything for a like, anything for attention. People that are regarded as intelligent geniuses and people that should be the leaders of this world going dark, going full Darth Vader, and they're just doing anything at this point.
To be first, or, and I hate to say it, it's not Uncle Tom, it's Sambo. You ever read Uncle Tom's Cabin? Uncle Tom he was the slave that.
Yeah, right. He actually led a rebellion.
Right. So it's the
Which
Sambo.
is crazy that you think the term Uncle Tom is now.
Because they just reduce him to that final scene where he's dying.
Nah, it simply comes down to the fact that you niggas have never read the book. Everything that, like, when you be talking about the norm and what people do and where it was and where it is, there's nothing that really changed outside of you started to pay attention to the numbers of people that was watching. The questions that you ask and the people who come through and the love that's shown and the good times that I've seen in here, my personal self, none of that's changed.
Understood, but it's not a sustainable business. It's not a sustainable business practice.
You niggas are supposed to be artists. Who the fuck told y'all was really good businessmen? Did you take a class to learn the best ways to do this business? This is all Wild West.
Some ways, yeah.
Right,
now the Wild West.
Right.
You're
well,
right.
Since this is the Wild West, one of you niggas got to Billy the Kid the fuck up. You want to be first, be first. But if first is following what everybody else is doing, you're not fucking first. You're just the first to tell this one little tale.
But bro, I've seen myself like going dark, like waking up with Darth Vader plans. You know what I'm saying? And if I activate this shit, it's gonna be hell out here. I don't want to become that. You know what I mean?
Why not?
Because it's not.
Listen,
at the same time, there's the moral side of me. There's the things that all right. So take for instance, in the news, this BMF series,
right?
50 Cent launches the BMF series. For the past several years,
had his kids eating well.
The BMF legacy has been up You know what I mean? He casted the son of Big Meech, and we've been learning the story and following the story.
Okay.
Meech comes home. Peculiar, earlier than he was supposed to. $50 Cent takes a picture with him.
Ross.
No, 50 took a picture first, right? Everything's all good. Now, I've been hearing the rumblings from Blue Da Vinci, the story about Cuff, Tammy Cowan.
I heard those a little bit of those.
You know what I mean? A couple phone calls and, you know, people saying, yo, you should cover this. And I'm like, I want to see how this plays out. Because one thing that I've learned, and I'm not going to say for the whole industry, but they pick and choose. They pick and fucking choose.
I always have one real question at the end.
There will be a nigga calling my phone asking me why I fuck with this guy when you fuck with this guy that's like 20 times worse. They pick and choose. So I'm watching this and I'm like, well, Blue Da Vinci saying this, Cuff, you know, there was a couple phone calls with his testimony of him saying how it played out. Other people that I seen like not really in that circle no more. But this series is popping and he's out now. He takes a picture with 50 Cent. Now, the image that we have of 50 Cent is that, you know, he's, you know, he was one of the
I want to hear this. Now, I want to hear what niggas do. I want to hear this.
That his authenticity
is unquestionable.
Was unquestionable. The promotion, just the promotion alone on who he is, what he's lived through, you know, the story of, you know, his family, everything. It's like, so when 50 went on his tear and he said this person wasn't this person wasn't this, it was effective. It's very effective.
Correct.
And you assume like this is a nigga who has certain principles that he's just not willing to cross.
Okay.
But then you have Ja Rule. who's been talking about this lawsuit forever. But nobody
said that, right?
Picking and choosing, right? Cool. Now, Meech somehow hooks up with Ross. Takes a picture with him. And then 50 immediately goes on a tangent exposing him.
Mm-hmm.
Things that I've already kind of seen, but nobody's picking up because everybody rather welcome him home. You know what I'm saying? Now, is it a, okay, you know, this guy, he had money and power, or he did a lot of things to put people in position, because not only was there BMF, the drug organized crime faction, but there were a lot of businesses that came out of that money, and, you know, it pretty much changed the landscape of Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I was in this instant, I'm like, is the love going to hide these rumblings? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no one in like that. I mean, because I'm seeing, because bro, I saw a lot of people welcome home, right? So I'm like,
this nigga, we're talking about love and loyalty amongst crack dealers. I just want to be fucking clear on what we're talking about. Go ahead, finish.
Oh man, season 3, The Godfather.
I sold crack to 88,000 niggas' mamas, but
Godfather of Harlem,
I'm a respectable ass nigga now that I done came out and served my 25 years from getting caught.
Right.
And you know what? I'm mad at this nigga because he put my kids on and kept my name alive. But when I came home, the first thing I did, or the second thing I did, was take a picture with this nigga's
arch enemies.
And you know what? He's wrong.
And we planned a party.
And we having a party. I heard he got canceled, but I wouldn't say 50 did.
No. All right. So here we go, right?
Did I miss anything?
Just perception, image. Perception, image, how things play out. Rick Ross, who took it, you know, that name comes from
Freeway Rick Ross.
Freeway Rick Ross. Information got out that at one point in life he was a CO.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't negate his ability to create. Music. Awesome. But I think the argument between 50 and Ross was authenticity, right? That's
in rap?
In rap.
Niggas ain't Coogee rap ain't killed nobody. He had the album with the most bullets. I mean, what do you niggas be talking about authenticity?
When I say that,
when you say that, you mean being a real person. Now, if y'all are talking outside of the music, 50 lived that life.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of niggas that live that life.
Right.
All right? We're not going to take nothing from it. If that nigga has a problem with niggas who talk about that life but have never lived that life. Like, I'm from Queens, I'm not from Queens, but 50, I'm from Queens, and I know this nigga is unofficial. He might be from this block, but he ain't been outside of the porch.
Right.
I personally don't want to hear that. And that's my
but that's the era that we came up in.
Right.
Like that's the era that.
But in this era,
for me, I felt like in battle rap, I don't want to do fake angles. I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be the most authentic with this shit. I don't want to give you no fake. If I said it about a nigga, I felt that way. If I went 3 rounds,
jump, nigga, jump.
if I went 3 rounds, calling a nigga, questioning his sexualities because
I really thought he
felt
was gay.
That way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that is the information that I was, you know what I mean? And I wanted to relay to the people like, you know, I'm dissing niggas according to what I think is whack, right? But when you got Big Meech taking a picture with 50 and then Rick Ross and then 50 going on this tangent, the question I want to know is when did he find out?
He knew before. Paperwork is paperwork. And the nigga like 50, I'm almost
But here's the thing about the paperwork. Apparently, you know, this is just what you know, you go look this up on the internet.
He never said nothing, but the girl said something.
Blue Da Vinci, right. The girl, but she pretty much cut a deal for him.
Right.
So it's not even like he could be like, nah, I ain't feeling this, leave me in jail. Nah, nigga.
You're right.
What you gonna do?
Right.
you gotta go, nigga. Your time is up, you know what I mean? Go be with your family, whatever. You know, that's some crazy shit.
And that's how the feds cut deals. And I can tell you that because I know a few niggas that the feds then came to like, yo, listen, you want to help your man out? Give us these things. You want to do this? You want your people to get this time off? You want your son out of jail? You want your husband out of...
Consider Bobby...
Right. I've had people come and tell me, yo, the feds is on y'all. How you know? They told me.
Like, you know, Bobby taking a longer sentence to help Roddy out and all that.
Right. So...
You know what I mean? So...
Am I mad at her? She a civilian. Listen, I sell
drugs. We haven't talked about this shit yet, right?
Okay.
Like we didn't speak about this shit at all on the show, and it's been playing out. 50 Cent's son is making comments after Lil Meech sends 50 pretty much a text message, like trying to understand, like, why is this going this far?
Bunch of niggas who ain't killed nothing trying to beef. I'm just playing. Just say what it is while you saying this, because all of those names, Big Meech, Son, and Fit, a bunch of niggas who ain't never killed nothing, who ain't never had to financially really worry about nothing, beefing over some shit that they pops need to handle on their own. Right? You know what this is called? Internet drama. And you know what that is? The norm. This is just the norm. This is par for the course, man. Anybody that didn't have anything to do with it, you know what? Now they do. Anybody that would never know these stories. They never sold the crack. They don't know that baking soda and water turns into a fortune.
Who's wrong in this situation?
Who's wrong in what situation?
In this whole thing.
Because now I'm gonna tell you how I always feel. I feel like anytime 50 put your name on the internet is your chance to run and make bread. Because thus far, that's the effect.
However, the party has been canceled.
The party, anything that's thrown by Rick Ross or with Rick Ross' name on it, is doomed to fail once 50 starts talking about it. Same thing with Ja Rule concerts. Hang them shits up, man. Y'all niggas lost already, man. Listen, y'all niggas already lost, man. Y'all niggas took the L already. And I'm not saying it because I love Ross music.
Yeah, no. I'll be honest with you.
I love Ja.
Ross's personality has shined the past couple of years. Like before, we didn't know how funny this nigga was. Yeah, but we didn't know how funny this nigga was.
That nigga.
His commentary on Drake and Kendrick is... I'm like, yo, why this nigga don't just do stand-up? Like, his comedic timing is on point, bro. It's on point.
Even with that, comedic timing is wonderful.
Right.
But the beef, when the nigga was like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck your baby moms, I got at the supermarket, I got a quiet, lab rat. You know why? Because niggas don't want that problem. They like these problems. They like these internet problems. This shit is a lot of talk, and whoever talks best wins.
Right.
So these niggas, yeah, you got a good... Your mic is in, your platform is big, you can say what you want. You got a fan base, a loyal niggas, they gonna ride for you. You got some barbs.
Right.
Whatever it is. I don't know. But you gonna have, yeah.
How much of this shit is compromised, bro? Like...
Anybody who lives in the echo box is compromised.
If Fifth knew ahead of time that all that shit was going down.
Listen, he knew ahead of time when he started the BMS series. That's how far back your niggas need to go. I tell you, niggas who do jail shit believe in jail paperwork. So all of these things they knew that she was out there trying to help going forward. When this case got beat, all that shit hit the front page. This got reduced for reasons and all of these things. Right. All of that is a paper trail. So it's not like you niggas don't know. Niggas don't want to look. Whose fault is that? That's not my fault. And I sit here and they be like, well, don't you think? Nah, I don't think you think at all.
I tell you one thing. Poor judgment. Poor judgment.
On whose part? The nigga who came home got a couple dollars. The nigga who took the nigga's son and made a bunch of money and got a couple dollars. Or the nigga who party just flopped.
Let's put this on a scale. 50, diabolical.
Menace. Fucking. You know what? Normally I wouldn't get to say this. Fifth, I love your style. You a fucking menace. Some mornings I look at your shit and smile like, oh, this nigga's
yo, this nigga's
This nigga is diabolical.
He's a super savage. Ross reaching out to Meech.
I think he was supposed to. The reason that I think all of these niggas are supposed to is because you niggas have made millions and millions of dollars on the names of these niggas, and y'all have never sold a crack. You not Freeway Rick Ross.
You feel that way about...
I think of Big Meech, Larry Hoover. Did that nigga Big Meech make $1 off that song? The answer is no. You niggas glorify gangster shit that y'all haven't done. Use the names of niggas that y'all don't know. When these niggas come home, you should pay some fucking homage, man. You should do what niggas did in the 80s and break a nigga off a bag and say your whole life. You owe. You niggas owe. Y'all niggas running around using niggas' names. How y'all niggas don't owe? How don't you owe?
And you're speaking for both of them.
I'm speaking for anybody that's running around here talking about I'm Freeway, I'm Rick Ross. 50 name is 50 Cent. He built that shit up from Jamaica, Queens, Southside. Niggas knew 50 from 50.
Stop.
His mom was hustling cracks out there.
Stop. The original 50 Cent
is
from Brooklyn. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I would have to check this one. Wait.
What are you doing?
Wait. Maybe what generation we talking about? I might have missed this one. Wait a minute.
Uncle Seth, stop. How do you not know this, bro? How do you not know this? The original 50 Cent was a stick-up kid.
Is a stick-up kid?
Yes.
Right. From Queens.
From Brooklyn.
Ridgewood? I'm trying to figure out if it's the edge or something. I heard it's the Queens nigga.
Bro.
Yeah, pull this one up. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. How do you not know this, bro?
I got to listen.
This nigga reportedly robbed like all the rappers in like the late 80s, early 90s.
I been thinking about my man Duck. I used to go to the tunnel and just take it over niggas' necks.
Original 50 Cent, he got killed in Albany Projects.
Calvin Martin.
Yeah. How do you not? Nah, ain't no way.
Fort Greene nigga.
Ain't no way you don't know this.
Nigga died in 87, nigga.
Yeah, that nigga
I was 10.
But the name?
Yeah, it's not a name that carried. I don't know. Drug dealers' names carried on. Stick-up kids' names don't.
That shit carried. Everybody was talking about this.
Right.
Everybody was talking about that shit when 50 first
this nigga
came.
Said he's a Bronx nigga.
Stop. First of all, hold on.
He died in Brooklyn.
What was 50 Cent first record?
He's one day after me. That's fucked up.
What was 50 Cent's first breakthrough record?
How to Rob? No, that's the one I got him known. I think
How to Rob
before that. Right. Oh yeah.
50 Cent, stick-up kid. Like, come on, son.
Yeah. He's born in the Bronx, died in Brooklyn. Of course, the nigga in Brooklyn got him. Can't be coming out here with that shit.
He got set up. This is a whole thing about.
Yeah, now I want to see the story. These are the stories niggas need to tell and put respect in these things. But at least I can say, as far as I know, with all of these gangster niggas, anytime I hear their name coming up now in these eras, it don't be these other niggas. It be this nigga putting niggas on the shows. It be this nigga dating niggas' records and bringing their shit back out from the 80s. I Get Money. Who was that? I Get Money. Audio 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was the biggest bag Audio 2 ever received. Like I said, niggas might dislike Seth. I can only put respect on the moves he make. The shit he say out his mouth, what y'all niggas be saying don't matter.
But I still got
the moves you make.
I get it. And I think, it was poor judgment. Like this nigga has a whole series in it. And I don't know the business side on that. I don't know if apparently motherfuckers must not be eating the way they was supposed to be eating. Because if you got to go to Rick Ross and get a bag, and I feel like Ross played a game. He was like, yeah, I know you got the BMF series with 50, but come over here and fuck with me. And then now look, shit is crazy.
It'd be the same thing when I'd have told any one of your old co-hosts. What did you niggas sign? And what did it say in those papers? Because I am almost certain that niggas didn't rob you. Like I said, niggas don't like to read the terms of service on all of these apps. I be asking y'all, what can't I say? Because I know that outside of these doors, underneath the God's son, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want.
Mm-hmm. In
this room, in front of these cameras and shit, I gotta be like this. Huh? What? No.
And you barely get that right.
I know, listen, I've been a lot of places on earth, and you know what? I'm proud to say I made the editing room floor of a lot of them. No, you can't have Seth in this. Take this nigga out.
Yo, why would you even think about doing some shit like that?
Money. Greed. Think about this. If you just came home from jail and you ain't had nothing, right? And it's crazy because I would doubt that you came home to nothing. But I don't care how big niggas' names is, niggas do be coming home to nothing. A lot of times, crack money, if it wasn't invested, died at the crack hour.
Yeah.
All right? So everybody that you put on and they came up through you 20 years later, the niggas don't feel like that. They feel like, I built this. I spent 20 years developing this business. This, that. Right. That's not... The loyalty factor that people be thinking is waiting for them when they walk out of the motherfucking walls is not what it really be. You know what I'm saying? You got one or two real niggas left in life. Who rolled with you when you was in there? That's gonna ride with you when you out. The rest of the niggas ain't call you, ain't write you, don't hang it up. That kind of shit. Me and my cousin, this nigga was mad at me. I couldn't write this nigga no letters in jail. He felt like I abandoned him in jail. The nigga forgot that when he got arrested, he used my name to try to beat the case. By the time the nigga got hit, when I started sending letters and tried to make visits to the feds, the first thing they said is, no, nigga, you're his alibi. When I went to Canada, them niggas grabbed me. Hey, yo, let me talk to you for a minute. I said, that's not me. That's nigga whole picture and everything. That's not me. It's not me. Ask him how he feels and ask him what the facts are.
Right.
That's how shit works in life. Everybody has an opinion. You know what I'm saying? I tell y'all niggas, I don't be caring about opinions no more. Everybody's assholes, everybody got one. If y'all nigga, just tell me what's real.
But what's real?
Huh?
What's real in this situation?
How many senses God gave you? If you can't put 3 of them on the topic, it's not real. If I can't see it, touch it, sell it, it's not real. I seen a video today online with a nigga driving the train down I-95. That's just one of my senses. Don't tell me that AI shit did not make that shit look like a nigga was in the car next to him finding the destination. It looked realer than a motherfucker. 2 senses. I need 3. God gave me 5 of these bitches. If I don't just trust nothing no more. If I can't 2 of them, 3 of them, nah. You just told me, that's me on the
You really got 6. And a lot of times my gut be right about shit.
I believe it, nigga, but you can't 42 it like my man in Southern Power. So I fuck your gut, nigga. Your shit ain't ab tight like my man. My man, you imagine that nigga 6-pack son?
Yo, stop.
Yo, stop. Stop. Yo, son, this nigga must
I'm pretty sure.
Had the body of an Adonis.
I'm pretty sure they had to be fucking warning signs along the way, and this nigga just kept.
Had one big arm. That's what told nigga. Nigga, other arm was like this.
We're not going back to this.
Everything is relevant, man. It's all tied in, man. None of this shit is separate. None of this is separate, man. This is all, we got one life. Don't think any of this shit is separate. This is all strung together. All of it's just like this. Do you really think me, right? Me. I don't even be realizing who I am sometimes. It's wild. It's wild, the shit that I've done. I've lived a crime life in a crime family with a Jehovah's Witness mother and a Muslim father. I done black national it. I done out of town it. I stood in front of a door, bullets came through. Swear to God. I'm still here. Shot going off in my face, I pushed it like this. Bullet right there. I'm still here. I don't even be knowing where to tell niggas to start at. I do know that. In all of that, I've met you, this nigga, that nigga, the third. You niggas really think that all of y'all are just attracted to me for no reason. Nah, this is all fake.
I think it's,
This is right. This is right. So it's all one thing. So even these conversations, when we be talking about it, trust me, this shit, for me, I could tell this shit on the stage and make some money with these jokes. For somebody else, it'd mean something different. But none of this shit, don't ever believe that this shit is all separate. None of it is. None of it is. And it's not, like I said, niggas be talking about the consequences. It's never consequences. It's cause and effect.
Listen, I think on the base level of this whole shit, we need to reevaluate the things that we glorify, because obviously there's layers and layers and layers of fuckery wrapped up within it. And if you got any type of morals and real standards, don't be part of the debauchery.
It's hard
that you see going on nowadays.
It's so hard. Let me tell you why it's hard.
It's disappointing.
No, it's disappointing,
it's
but
disappointing.
Somebody said,
I got bamboozled.
Somebody said gangsters stole hip hop.
I got bamboozled.
Who bamboozled you?
Listen, man, growing up, the shit that was supposed to be the real shit.
Definitely bamboozled.
Hey, that shit was.
None of that was right.
My nigga.
None of it. Listen, I never said that who I am as a person right now was a culmination of all of this shit that did not go right.
Well, if we're going to look at it as entertainment, let's put a rating level on this. He's going in the.
Nah, I know. He's going. Nah, he's been going. I'm sorry.
Entertained? Am I entertained by this shit? Highly. I wish all you niggas the best. I hope that you get everything that you deserve.
That's a word.
Hope you get everything that you deserve. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Come on. Let's move on to another topic.
Yeah, let's keep it moving. What else is in the news?
Soulja Boy versus
20 bitches?
No.
Who's this?
Marlon Wayans.
Oh, Marlon Wayans for the win.
Marlon Wayans for the win?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because y'all keep acting like y'all don't understand who Marlon Wayans is. And I like Young Soulja. I do. And right. Let me tell you why I like Young Soulja. Anybody who knows that deep in their heart, not their mind, in their heart, I'm that nigga. I could never disrespect. Like, yeah, nah, nigga, you that nigga for sure. You don't gotta tell me I'm that nigga. All of you niggas out here be doing better than me, but I'll be like, I'm definitely this nigga. These niggas is wild. I could be in any room I want. I'll be wondering what rooms you niggas gonna make it.
Right.
Soulja has that mentality. I love him. But we are talking about Marlon Wayans. Nigga, even past what he's given to the culture, right? This is a nigga who came up under 5 other comedians. Y'all really want to sit there and joke with this nigga?
No, I kind of feel like
no, Soulja's being disrespectful.
If this was Uptown Comedy Club, you tell a wax snap, you got to go. I feel like Soulja's
just been disrespectful. Right, it's just disrespect. Marlon Wayans been funny with him. He been just joking. Marlon Wayans hasn't said anything disrespectful. Didn't even the last time with the Vlad thing. Marlon Wayans ain't trying to disrespect me. He gonna clown you on this. This is a nigga who is built to clown niggas.
I just feel like it should be funnier. If I'm gonna pay attention to this shit, I need it to be funnier. Because what I'm looking at is like, I don't even understand where this shit comes from. Like,
neither do I, but I always be thinking like, Soulja's not from the same generation as Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans might think like me. Good looking on the publicity, little nigga. Keep yelling at the top of your lungs my name. I appreciate it. Thank you. Like when I look in the comments and I said this, and said that, and a third, I'm like,
nah, I want all the jokes that's in the Wayans family group chat right now. I want the whole transcript of everything that they're saying about this situation. I want that.
I don't think y'all want that. First of all, I don't think y'all want that. I think if y'all heard that shit, that y'all would be like, the Marlon Wayans, the Wayans family is entirely too disrespectful. David Wayans, Sean Wayans, the niece, listen, it's too many of them. And you got to talk about outside of that. This nigga's family is Black Pack. Like, we talking Robert Townsend. We talking about Hollywood. We talking about the first group of Black comedians that you niggas ever really seen together.
Right.
Our version of fucking Sammy Davis and these other cocksuckers. Ours is these niggas. This right. The Black Pack is Robert Townsend. What's my man? Oh, the nigga Baby Kids. This nigga. You ever seen? Right.
Shit.
Right. I feel bad too because it's on the tip of my tongue.
Robin Harris.
Robert Townsend. Robin Harris.
Keenan
Ivory Wayans. Listen, if you ever look at the movie Hollywood Shuffle, you'll see everybody who is everybody. That is the first Harlem Nights. Right. When niggas be out here trying to disrespect them kind of niggas, to me, I don't really know Soulja Boy. But if we was all in a restaurant and he was out here and Marlon Wayans ain't here, I'm just minding my business at my table, and he at that table right there, and he was to say something like that, I'd probably hit that nigga in the head with a bread roll. Shut the fuck up, man.
Not Big Soulja. Not Big Soulja.
Listen,
you gonna hit me with a big roll, with a bread roll? Nigga, I was the first nigga to hit niggas with bread roll.
You only the big homie to little niggas. You can never be the big homie to a nigga that niggas call big homie And I don't be asking niggas to call me no big homie. I don't even know. I don't flag nothing. I got the big homie title because I put in enough work and earned enough respect. And when niggas was down and out, is the only time that you'll see me. Anytime any of my niggas is up, I'm never around them niggas. I don't need to see you when you up. I could just call your phone. Yo, how the kids? Yo, happy holidays. You know why? I got real friends know.
Right.
I got shit going on Earth.
Right.
Some of my real friends I speak to twice a year, 3 times a year.
And those be the realest relationships.
My realest niggas, right.
The realest relationships.
Niggas be calling me, yo, you breathing, cocksucker? All right, click. Niggas don't want to talk. Niggas just want to make sure I'm all right. Right. All of the rest of that shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I said, I as much as I love Soulja, I just don't, you know, I be thinking that you should only argue with niggas in your age generation, unless niggas come for you. If niggas don't come for you, don't be out here chasing niggas down for nothing. Because I'm almost certain Marlon Wayans did not mention and disrespect Soulja Boy out of nowhere for no reason, for no nothing. I'm certain the nigga was doing something, and these young niggas with an opinion, because everybody got one.
You know how this shit started?
I bet you Soulja started. Technically, this nigga M.O. is starting shit. This nigga was selling fake Nintendos and all that. So I fucks with this nigga, son. I wanted one of them shits. Just for the collection, yo. I got a show for like old video game systems and all the cartridges and shit, just for like show. I would definitely put Soulja shit up there. What he said?
Hold on.
You know, yeah, he's like what he said.
Okay, apparently Marlon Wayans claps back at Soulja Boy for calling him homophobic, calling him a homophobic slur. Rapper offers, then deletes apology. Actor comedian Lisa. Okay. Marlon apparently commented on Soulja Boy and insulted him for supporting
Trump.
No.
He did the inauguration or some shit there?
He performed at the... Yeah.
He performed at something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I take all that back, man. I don't fuck with young Soulja.
No, Soulja Boy insulted him for supporting his transgender child.
Wait, what?
That was after, so...
Wait, let me hear it.
I'm seeing that... according to the machine, the exchange began when Marlon Wayans criticized Soulja Boy for performing at an event associated with President Donald Trump. In a January interview on 101.1 The Wiz, he remarked that Soulja Boy had been, quote, canceled and was performing at the event to stay relevant. In response, Soulja Boy made derogatory comments about Marlon's transgender son, Kai.
I'm two-way because I really don't support niggas that support Trump either. That's just my political stance. I don't, you know, I think it's self-effacing to deal with that nigga. But everybody's entitled to their political opinion, and it's not my place to judge you for yours. It's really not. So you kind of wrong for stepping out and shitting on the nigga for it. But black people, you know, we be like, you can't come to the cookout no more. That's what he might have been like. You can't come, you know, that kind of shit. But
so in this particular situation,
I still got it. I'm gonna side with. The reason I'm gonna side with Marlon Wayans is because no matter what,
even though he's wrong,
nah, it's not wrong. It's not wrong for going. Why would you, as a black man, be doing anything for Donald Trump?
Oh my goodness! You just sat there and
like
said,
I said,
you gotta be fair.
I am being.
You have to be fair.
I am being very fair.
You have to be fair.
I said
you are supposed to respect everyone's.
I gave you both ways.
Look, regardless of who you're voting for, both candidates are going to shake hands and have conversations.
Correct.
And have tea together and all this shit. So all the fucking emotions and discrepancies that people carry after the elections, I feel like is displaced because it's not that with them. Why is it that with you? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
makes no sense.
I'm the first person to say opinions and facts are not the same thing. Facts was the first thing I said. Always.
Right.
Nigga has a right to his political opinion.
Yes, he does.
Right. Can't. It's not my place to say it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I said that. Right. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. Right. My opinion. Fuck niggas who fuck with Trump. That's my opinion.
Right.
So if you ask me what side I have to take, my opinionated side. This nigga. It's not unfair. The facts are what I said first. Everybody has their right to their political opinion. Mm-hmm. If that's what you decided to deal with, mm-hmm. it's not on me to say that that's wrong.
Right.
But my opinion is my choice, meaning that if the choice is for all of us to be in the room, mm-hmm. I don't want you in the room with me. That's my choice.
Right. But publicly
out
criticizing
here
someone
or like
for
I
that.
said,
do you feel like that's
the norm? Yeah, like I said, mm-hmm. because y'all made it normal does not make
we
it.
Keep saying
y'all, not even y'all.
Stop saying y'all.
Because the world made it normal does not mean that it is not
right now,
normal.
Well, I don't understand it. Right now, they're trying to make snitching normal. So
sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home.
Why isn't there like a snitch tour?
That's what snitch stands for. They said, sorry,
nigga, I'm trying to come home.
I thought that was hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing when I see that.
I put that in the record.
These niggas is witty. I like this.
I got a record about snitching. I definitely spelled that out. You know what I mean?
It's only snitching, and I'll say this for niggas who don't understand this. It's only snitching if you are a fucking criminal. If you are not part of this life. Mm-hmm. If a nigga, I don't give a fuck.
I said that in the record too. Yeah.
If the nigga live right there and he just go to school mm-hmm. and he look out his window and that's not snitching. I asked niggas one time, I said, yo, if y'all seen a lady getting raped out your window and you called the police, is that snitching? The nigga said, yes.
Who said that?
I try to remember, but I'm almost certain we was here. Oh, yeah.
It was here?
It was here.
Nah, I'm not going for that.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't going for that.
Not only did I say that, I said in the same conversation that they tell women, never scream rape, scream fire. People don't come for rape, but they'll watch something burn. Now, these are all real things. Right. I don't
never scream rape, scream fire.
Scream fire. If you scream rape, nobody's coming to help you. If you scream fire, people are coming to watch.
I don't know about that. I might ignore the fire. Okay, that shit way over there.
Nigga scream fire.
If I hear a woman scream rape, I'm probably going to go do so.
Because of what?
That's just me. Morals. Right. And
here's my question. You deal with a lot more niggas than me, and I pause, but you know more niggas out here on the earth than me, right? If you had to scale it, out of all the niggas that you met in the last 5 years, 1 to 10, what's the moral level?
Of most?
Or all?
Of all of them?
All. That's
I can't pair everybody.
No. The reason that you have...
Do I feel like it's failing?
If you took 100 people...
Do you feel like there's a standard that, like the real niggas? You know what I'm saying? Do I feel like it's dying out, niggas with morals?
I know. I think real niggas is a dead statement.
Yeah.
That's a very dead statement. Dead.
I can say...
As a real nigga, that's a dead statement.
I've definitely seen a lot of shit that has appalled me, but it's okay. It's like industry standard. No. Industry standard.
No.
Yo, smile, I'm alive. I'm going to try to get you for everything. Yeah. And then I'm not going to pick up the phone later. Like, I'm a fake-ass nigga. Fake-ass niggas.
Right. I'm going to hang with y'all as long as I need right. Which is why, let me tell you, I said
fake-ass niggas.
My friends only see me when it's bad.
Yeah.
When it's bad.
Niggas assemble like Voltron and shit.
Yo, you ever call me and I ain't come?
No, that's well.
My record is official. I don't be worried about shit.
But I call you for shit that's not bad, though.
Listen, it don't make a difference what you call me for. Whenever you call my phone, a nigga answer. Can you say that about some of these other niggas? Niggas that you've done favors for, that you helped out. You call them niggas' phone anytime you ring it. Niggas answer? Nah. Right, you know why? Because I don't want nothing from you. And I don't need nothing from you. And them niggas got what they needed. And it's time to move on.
It's the world, man.
It's the norm.
It's the fucking norm.
I don't know why niggas ask me questions. I'm a psycho.
It's the fucking norm, bro.
Listen, the norm is the norm.
But again, I'm not gonna let you get around that point, bro. Because realistically, if you say that you should not, you know, it's not your place to judge someone for their political opinions or whatever, then Marlon was out of pocket.
I said everyone has a right to their political opinion. Right. I never said that I gotta respect a motherfucking thing.
Yeah, but should you publicly? Publicly,
right? All of that is not my lane because I'm not a public person. I can't speak on the rules you niggas live by. I can't speak on what you niggas consider.
In this particular situation, I'm gonna say
that Marlon Wayans is probably wrong. As a public person,
if he took the first shot,
what did Tyler tell me? He told me, "Yo, stop talking on the internet. You're not a civilian anymore." I was like, I didn't understand it at first, but I understood it over time. Right, I run around with enough of you niggas that I can say something that can actually, the voice could carry a little far,
and someone could take
right.
offense
so I understood
to
it, right, which made me more insular. I'm not talking to none of you niggas. Niggas run up with me, yo, I know your face is somewhere. Nah, because the last nigga said that to me, I thought it was a joke. I see you on the show. I see you on the right. I be forgetting, and not even to be disrespectful to any of y'all,
right?
But I sometimes forget that I do any of this because I do all of that. I still live a life. I'm a tradesman. I build buildings. I have real y'all niggas. Me and Tyler was talking one time. He said the words. He said, "I be missing stuff because I celebrate life a lot." In that cadence, right? And I really had to think about it. Y'all niggas party 4 days out of the week.
Cool.
Not even all of y'all. I'm just talking about musicians and artists like that. And it's not even say they party, but because I understand niggas be working, but there's definitely a party going on around niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas drinking every night, burn it down, people all around and right. That is not the real world. That's the world that the niggas on the internet see and they be wanting, striving, and chasing. None of that shit is the real world.
It's all alcohol infused
dream.
And by the next morning,
right?
The friendships that you think you accumulated are gone.
No, right. So I've always made sure that as much as I dibble and dabble and jump in and out of that world, in my brain, I make sure to remind myself, none of that shit is real to what I do. You know what I'm saying? It's none of that's real to what I do. Like I tell niggas all the time, y'all are good in these four walls. I'm good in any four walls. A lot of y'all wouldn't make it in the four walls that I'm in. Y'all couldn't work with your hands. Y'all couldn't survive with the wolves. Y'all couldn't. Right. I can survive in your world. I flourish in this bitch. Most of these niggas in here, AD, I'm sorry wherever you at, but most of these niggas is weird. Niggas be weird. There's a lot of weird niggas out here. And when I say weird, I don't mean like sexuality.
You're not talking about
right.
You're not talking about
niggas just do weird shit.
Weird
right.
shit.
Why would moves that I just would look at and go, I question twice heavily.
Yeah, I agree.
Right. But that's the norm and everybody accepts that kind of stuff. So I don't say anything. I just watch it. But I know that that's not a real sustainable thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what people see and that's what they want and that's what they chase. You know. Nigga, if you get a girl with a BBL, her BBL probably costs more. You understand what I'm saying? Unless you done took the chick to Brazil and got the $500 whammy. Right. But why did you do all of that? I know a bunch of niggas on earth. And if I asked a bunch of niggas on earth, what kind of girl would you want? Nigga be like, I want a girl with stitches in the head. Right. He want a natural face, natural looking, eyebrows, regular length ass chick.
Stop.
What?
Stop. Because nobody's gonna say they want the pancake.
Who?
Nobody's gonna say they want the pancake.
Let me tell you.
Nobody's gonna say they want the pancake.
What did Shorty say?
Nobody's gonna say I want the pancake.
Who?
Who's gonna say I want the pancake?
Listen.
Nobody. First of all, genetically, it is just built within us. When we see a woman with thick thighs, a large ass.
Yeah, you want that? I got it.
No. There's a signal that goes off within us, and we recognize that she would be a good candidate for childbirth because those are like the
features, right?
The features,
childbearing hips, right?
Right.
I got you.
Childbearing hips. That's where that shit comes from, and it's sad some of you niggas got that shit. That shit is wild, right? Mm-hmm. But that's pretty much what we recognize. Right. And that's why we're attracted to it, because there's a part of us that's like, yo, you have to procreate, and in choosing a partner visually, my senses is going off and saying, oh, you would be good for this. You know what I mean?
No, I got that part. I understand it.
The pancake's not good for that.
I didn't grow up.
The pancake is not. That's why it's not the appeal.
I'm from Lisa Bonet.
Right.
Megan Good. Mm-hmm. Right? None of these women had the biggest ass.
They didn't have the biggest, but they had one.
Right. Who's my girl from 227? She did the Watchmen joint. Love her.
Right.
Right. Regina King.
Right. She's a god.
I can keep going. I can run down the Hallies and everybody else's. And you know what you'll never find? Is a dragon in the wagon ass. That's not.
But I'm not saying the dragon in the wagon. I'm saying the pancake.
Listen, my thing is, do you win? It don't matter where she from.
A lot of these chicks that's going to get this shit, you know what I'm saying, had the pancake.
You know who's getting the pancakes? I mean, you know who's getting the BBLs because they got the pancakes?
Who?
It's not black women. Black women normally, for the most part, 80-85% of them, the shit comes standard. Right. So what y'all are chasing is European. Well, y'all are chasing white bitches who want to look like. Right. No, nigga. No. Maybe you didn't hear me 5 minutes ago. None of that shit is real to me. None of that's real to me. Like, you know why I love dreads on women? Because I know she took her time, spent her energy in her life to really grow her hair. If a bitch hair come off like I'ma get you sucker, I'ma remember I'ma get you sucker. I'm that old. I'm looking at leg next. Bitch, you got to go. It's what? You gotta leave. You got a wooden leg and no. My hair can't be longer than yours with no effort, baby. No. Be bald. I love bald chicks.
Yeah, you can't wake up with the stormtrooper helmet and it's all stiff.
I'm not doing all
It's tough to sleep next to that shit.
Listen,
I'll be honest
you know what? I'd never know.
I hear you.
And I'm proud of that.
I hear you.
I'd never know. I'm divorced twice. I haven't been with a lot of
that shit itches the fuck out of me.
This nigga's out here running around with rabbit hair in the back. He's wilding. This nigga sleeping with a fucking Yeti or something. No, this nigga, no.
He's a rabbit in the back. Yo.
I'm sorry, rabbit hair girl. I don't know.
He's trying to save money.
I don't know. I don't know. But all of those things, even with the 42-inch, 72-inch, where do y'all think that y'all get these ideas? If that's Eurocentric shit. And it's not a prejudice thing on my part. Like I said, my dick to you in. I will fuck a white girl, an Asian. I don't matter.
Right.
Don't fuck where you from.
Right.
But be who you are. I'm not gonna fuck a white girl with cornrows. No, right, just like that. Not gonna fuck around. You got your shit on cornrow back trying to
definitely would, man. Who? What you mean, man?
No,
cornrow white chicks be cool, listen, bro. They be cool as fuck.
Maybe see me.
You know they roll up.
I
you know they rolling up. You know they rolling up.
But the norm these days says that, and this is the crazy part. The norm these days say that Niggas don't even care that much. You know why? Because they beat their meat 12 times before they see this bitch. They not even out here worried about the pussy like that. This nigga's trying to get fashion tips from these bitches. Where'd you get them pedal pushers? Shit like that. These niggas, listen. The norm, what's the norm? Like I said, we're not gonna never have the same conversation. And when y'all be saying shit to me and I be seeming like I'm trying to cut it off, it's because I don't want to hear that shit. I'm trying to remember Tribe Called Quest lyrics. And all the shit you saying is not, just don't even stop. Like, please. Please, check the rhyme, y'all. I'm trying to remember these Tribe lyrics, please.
It's all for entertainment, right? But not for the sake of entertainment. I put it out so you guys can watch it. You can probably pick up some jewels, have a good time, take your mind off of bullshit. Most importantly, take your mind off of bullshit. Off of bullshit.
Please.
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 You are empowering buffoons. Stop. Please. Please. We'll take a break.
How many numbers are there?
Well, 9.
No. You're thinking 0 through 9, that would be 10, but there are only 2 numbers.
Because 0 is technically not a number. But
there are 0 and 1. That is the total amount of numbers there are. 0 and 1. There is a thing or there's an absence of a thing. Nothing or something.
Binary.
Right. That's it. Anytime you go 2, that's just 1 and another of another 1.
Yeah.
Right. So there's only 2 things, right? So.
Well, what about quantum?
Right. You niggas either got lies or truth. And y'all have no fucking clue which one y'all got. I listen to these conversations a lot of times in real. I'm like, oh, these niggas are firm believers in the lie. Never picked up the book to find out the truth. I'm telling you, there's a bunch of books. I don't be trying. When a nigga tell me something, you know what I do? And not just one story. I'm going to go through about 3-4 stories. If I could find something historical on dating back 20, 30 years before the internet, that's where I'm going to go for. You know why? Because I know that there's only...
But you still run the risk.
Not really.
Yeah, you do.
You run the risk of not trusting yourself. Let me ask you a question.
Well, you have to decipher.
How well do you know right from wrong?
You talking about
very
deciphering.
Well.
How well do you know right from wrong? Like you know when it's wrong.
In the grand scheme of things, nothing is right, nothing is wrong.
You ever look back hindsight?
Yes.
Right.
I can make judgment on a decision that brought an outcome that wasn't desirable to me.
No. You knew
but in
that,
the grand scheme of the universe.
You was trying to make this happen, right? You did this, you did this, you did this, you did this, you did this.
Listen.
You knew that one thing wasn't right. It all worked out.
No. Because in reality, consciousness is God.
Mm-hmm.
And all these things that we consider wrong exist.
I've robbed a lot of people. I've always known none of that was ever right. I did it because I had to and I needed food, but was it right?
Well, how do you know?
How do I know what?
Because
I knew my stomach was hungry and I knew they had something.
I robbed a lot of people. Right. And you know what I did before I did? I prayed.
You prayed. My man Hum did it. Shout out my man Hum did it.
I prayed.
My man.
And I said, God, if you don't want me to get him, don't let me get him.
No, you're right. My man True, we called this nigga Hum Diddy. And the reason we called him Hum Diddy is because anytime we went to do anything, this nigga be like, hold on, fellas, brothers, wait up, brothers. And the nigga would stop and makes a lot. Hum Diddy lie, bismillah. So we started Hum Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Every time we did anything, before we
He ever got locked up?
I don't think he ever got locked up, but True got hit and lost half his body.
I never got locked up.
True got hit and lost half his body.
During one of those things?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
I was a rabbit's foot.
No, you wasn't.
No, I say that because anytime same dudes that I used to make moves with made a move without me,
they got hit.
Somebody got locked
up. That I believe too. I definitely believe the lucky shit. I don't even think it was luck. I just believe that I wasn't that greedy. I remember leaving out of town one time and I told my family, I said, yo, son, fuck all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because we was doing like, you go up for weight, we go up for weight, you go up for weight, that kind of shit.
Listen, do you think that a gazelle thinks a lion worships the devil?
Nope.
No, but that's different. I think we have a higher
it's not different though.
Yes, it is.
It's not different because in the same way that somehow nature created some sort of population control for them, some of the shit that happens here is population control for us.
Well, if you're gonna go based on scriptural, there's many instances in the scripture where God allows people to do acts of evil because there's an end result. Like when he's warning the Israelites and he says, I will allow these people to conquer you. He's saying, I'm gonna allow them to rape, murder, and pillage your whole shit because you're disobeying me. That's a thing that he's also established as evil acts.
Right.
But he's giving allowance for those in context based upon a higher plan, right?
Which gives grounds for
but
discipline.
But it doesn't remove the evil from the act. It just means that God might allow you to rob 1 million niggas just because he has something that he needs you to do later, right? If you look at the grand scheme of things.
But it's cause and effect.
It's cause and effect.
You pray, you worship me, you have no problems. You start worshiping some other shit and doing weird shit, you have problems.
But then
cause and effect.
If the prayer and worship, is there any amount of that like requires you to follow guidelines?
Yes,
in a way, no more.
In a way, because if you believe, if you believe, hold on. If you believe manifestations, then you know in a society where everyone thinks on a level of, we are not going to do this, we are not going to cross these boundaries. If everyone is on that level, it's not happening.
Oh, it's communism.
It's not happening. So it's cause and effect.
Yeah, but we also don't get born all at the same time and die at the same time. And so everyone's evolving at the same time. The way I look at it is, on the day I happen to come to a conscious revolution about my own existence and make a choice of discipline and stuff, that doesn't mean that anyone else on the block has got there yet.
And that may be nature's way of population control. The anomaly. The motherfucker, the serial killer is born like that.
That nigga said Jeffrey Dahmer was population control.
Jeffrey Dahmer was the original Lady Gaga fan. He was born this way.
That nigga said that's population. You know what? I don't know what.
You don't know the answers.
I don't know these answers.
Right.
I don't. All I know is this right here. That nigga's crazy. Love this nigga. Crazy. They don't teach that Bible no more, my nigga. They teach everybody Kumbaya Bible.
Well, that's because they don't read it.
No, the Old Testament is not taught anymore.
No,
he's talking wrath
just
from
the
God.
fact that they label it the Old Testament when for Jewish people it is the law. It's like, that's the old stuff.
The Torah.
Yeah.
This is the new stuff. The Tanakh. The Tanakh is the Old Testament.
Right.
The Torah is the first five
books of Moses. Right. But it's still
crazy. Niggas know all the books of the Bible. Niggas sin every day. This niggas.
It said niggas sin every day.
Niggas out here sinning every day. Niggas know what
because,
but that's why we have stories of King David.
In the grand scheme of things, if you're a brother and sister, you're the last two people on earth, is incest automatically okay?
No.
Or do you just...
Absolutely. Well, what happens is
everything is going to die with us.
Well, it's going to die with you anyway because you're about to have 2 retarded babies. And if those 2 retarded babies have a baby, that's the end of your race.
Yeah, and then
that's genetics.
The only thing that can save it is miraculous intervention. You would be begging the cosmos for some kind of miracle to take place.
There are babies born in infants that function.
Pretty sure. I mean, they had fucking dynasties.
Louisiana.
They had dynasties of fucking kingships.
Targaryen.
That was
right. He's a Targaryen shit.
There was a lot of Targaryen shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
They had a lot of health problems. I mean, there's like one. There's many famous cases. You can look it up. Famous cases of kings that was like multi-level incest that had crazy
leprosy,
developmental disorders. Their bodies were hideous. They were mentally
I'm from
disturbed.
Crown Heights, Brooklyn. I grew up under the LeGrant family. Well, not under them, but in the shadow of. You know who the LeGrant family was? Father raped daughters. Any baby that was born disformed, nigga buried it in the basement till the mother heard the scream, locked her in the room. These are all just stories, but I do know the feds raided that apartment, found dead bodies in the basement, took this niggas away and all that. Yeah, these niggas is right there on New York and on Brooklyn and Sterling in the shadow of a church.
Yeah, over there. Yeah.
Niggas live in the shadow of the church. Where they found the baby's body's church right there. So, yeah, I know you can have some kids that are normal, some kids that ain't, and all that. And I know that you could do that shit right in the eyes of the Lord and all. Yeah, we're not even telling these conversations.
But I do believe it's cause and effect. So when you do evil, and evil comes to you,
you can't be mad.
That's the effect
of
the
right.
evil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When Cat Williams said, all that was done in the darkness shall come to the light, right. He's quoting that famous quote. That's an example of that.
I mean, what Cat Williams said, it's not a quote, it's an actuality, nigga. If I was to do right now, turn off all these lights and throw the light on the floor, when you niggas turn the lights on,
it's gonna be there.
It's gonna be there.
Right. It's not a quote, it's a fact.
Yes.
That is a fact. Okay? So the rest of it is karma. How good are you at dodging? That's it. It's karma. How good are you at dodging? I know niggas that sold a bunch of shit.
And a balance.
Never caught a case. I know a nigga that did a hand-to-hand on his first sale.
Out of here.
2 to 5.
Out of here.
That happens.
How do you dodge karma? What's for you is for you, man. I'm
not saying, but in those situations, I don't know if it's karma.
What's for you? No, that's your karma.
Balance, right?
No, that's your karma. Your karmic balance. Maybe y'all niggas want to talk about fate. Maybe that nigga that sold once and got locked up. Maybe he had to go to jail. Maybe in jail he turned Muslim. Maybe while he was in jail and he was Muslim on his last year, he found the young brother in his same situation and helped that nigga. And that nigga turned out to be somebody. Now,
right? Who changed a lot of other people.
Right? Mm-hmm. That crack sale.
Yeah.
Right.
It set it
that's where it all began. It didn't begin in jail.
Right.
It began with a hand-to-hand to undercover. That's how fate works. It's not what you niggas see, you can grasp, you can put your fingers on. That's too fucking easy, and you niggas are too comfortable. Work for something, man. I keep telling you, work. This is work. Get the fuck up. How I live my life is 5 Mondays and then it's a Saturday, man. And any day I get up and gotta do something is a Monday. Ain't no Tuesdays and Wednesdays and hump day. Fuck up and do something. Work. Work, nigga. How many Mondays you been doing this week? Last time you took a break.
Like a long break?
Yeah, long break.
That wasn't due to like depression or some shit?
Right. Depression. Nigga couldn't sleep well.
Yeah. That's more like a rehabilitation.
And taking the break was because of depression? Not a fucking break.
Right.
That's a breakdown. This niggas, you niggas is wild with the shit y'all be saying. Hey, yo, niggas that had depression and took a break. Is that what we calling it?
Breakdown.
This nigga said I took a break. No, nigga, they found you crying in the bed for 2 days, nigga.
We need him in the studio. I'm about to write a Grammy winner.
Hey, yo.
We need him in the studio.
No, y'all don't, man. They don't let me listen.
Oh, you know, if these conversations get turned into a storyline that was an album cover to cover,
I tell you,
it'd be a very interesting album. I'd listen to it.
Nigga, I just stood up
Look, you're inspiring.
Cameras is on. Cameras is on. I can't. But yeah, but yeah, we'll talk about it off camera.
Camera. It's real out here on Earth, man. I be trying. Every time I come here, I don't know what the hot trending topic is, but I got too much real shit to say to you niggas that I be hoping y'all get. That I be wanting. This is family. None of you niggas out there get it. As long as this nigga, I still like it too, nigga. I'm still from the hood.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's all right.
I do too.
As long as this nigga goes once or twice, oh word, I'm all right. I'm good. I came here to smoke weed and hang out.
That's the most purest of intentions.
Nigga, I don't listen. Everybody else, I tell you, niggas, when niggas they see me on the show, he's going to shit. Nigga said, he fired you too? Whoa. Wait, what? Well, let me tell you what bothered me about it. Here's what bothered me about it, right? I'm Seth. Who the fuck would fire me? Nigga, are you crazy? Nigga, what? Oh my God. The fits came from that side first.
Speaking of fired, I've always had a problem with authorities.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I've always found myself in a working environment where, not always, I don't want to just mark myself for the future, where I would look around and I'd be like, yo, I'm smarter than all these niggas. How am I? This don't make sense. And the longer I stayed in those situations, the more somehow life would force me out of them.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Like I have the boss that just randomly just disrespects me one day.
It's not random at all.
It's not random. It's like a design.
It's a most people will test you. And anybody in power will try to test you.
No, because there was one environment that I was in where I had this boss.
Stop. Let me hear the word again.
I had an employer.
Jackpot. And as long as you start with that,
right,
you'll never have a problem at work.
And he would gamble at night, and you could tell if he had a good night.
If he had a bad night.
You know what I'm saying? Because the next day,
you get one or two people.
In, and the way he would talk to everyone else, I used to pray like,
please don't let it be.
Yo, I hope he doesn't try this with me one day.
Right.
So for deterrence, on my off time, I would lift weights. It was like
nigga said, I'm getting ready to
No, I just wanted, like, you know what I mean? I wanted
to know,
like,
I'm not that nigga.
Like no, don't do it. You know what I mean? And one day, he did it. And I said, yo, don't talk to me like that.
One. What else did you say?
And he said, I can talk to you however I want to talk to you. I said, oh yeah, do it again.
Nah, it was a bad move. That's where you went wrong.
He put up that one finger and he walked away. The next week, he fired me for lateness from like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, fired.
Got you back.
You know
so I went into the office and I said, yo, sat in there, put my feet up on his desk. And I said, tell me the truth. Why you firing me?
He said he can't work with you.
Yo, you were coming in late. And I said, I ain't been late in almost 3 weeks. Why you firing me? He looked at me, he said, you had no right to talk to me like that day. And I smiled.
That's right.
And I walked out. I was happy with that.
I'm glad, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why you did wrong. I'm not sure what it was, but if it wasn't something that leads to a career, this doesn't really count, what I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But as a nigga, I'm a tradesman, right? And at this point in my career, I know exactly how LeBron feels. I don't really need y'all. I can be employed anywhere. I don't have a boss. I have a nigga who is willing to cut the check that I want.
Right.
Right? Now, at my stage of the game,
I'm not held hostage.
Right. I'm not held hostage. Right. At your stage of the game, I'm people with that.
Right.
I just have the conversation. I'm like, listen, I'm not the kind of person that you talk to that way. We've been having a good relationship. You know, I come here, I do my job. I don't want any problems. I just go home. I know every now and again you have a bad day, but I don't really want that because I'm not going to handle it.
Right.
All right. I'd appreciate it if you don't do that. And when you say that to him, keep your hand on the shoulder the whole time. That's how you let a nigga know I'll beat you the fuck up. but you be polite about it. And then you get your time in and your money. All right? I'm telling you, get your money first. Pride and money have nothing to do with each other. Okay? Bills don't go by your pride. Little girls' Pampers don't go by your pride.
Now let's think about this. Is there a job that you can have a lot of pride in? And
the one you make for yourself.
Yeah, I was about to say be Kanye West.
No, be MATHHOFFA.
No, I was making a joke.
No, because earlier today he was talking about, I'm feeling away. Nah, nigga, you made this lane.
What about a correspondent for the LGBTQ?
What do you mean? Why y'all niggas got something against the LGBT?
No, you're making a joke about the word pride.
Pride.
It's okay.
Pride.
Oh, it's pride.
Okay. It just,
woo.
It's okay.
Right, I'm sorry.
That's cutting.
A couple days ago, I was arguing with a nigga, and then talking to the nigga, and the nigga was like, I ain't fuck with the Black Lives Matter movement or whatever. And
he just said that randomly. He just said
no,
out of nowhere.
I know you have talking about we was having a conversation
about taxes and
in the conversation. I don't fuck with them niggas. That's the kind of shit you niggas do. Niggas do that shit on Call of Duty. Fuck Black Lives Matter. You
if I don't hear an N-word every
my daughter told me she was on Roblox the other day and somebody just randomly kept saying Trump is our Lord and Savior.
I'm trying to tell you, listen, the chat room.
I'm like, what
That's a good troll.
Listen, I'm telling you. So, but either way, me and nigga was talking, and the nigga said he didn't really agree or fuck with the Black Lives Matter movement. And when I asked the nigga why he didn't, you know what the nigga said? He said, because some lesbian bitches started it. That shit. Fuck, like I said, it'd be a lot of things that fuck me up. Especially since black women are at the forefront of almost every movement. The Underground Railroad was not a nigga named Douglas.
But the guy whose last name was Douglas was in the White House when the Emancipation Proclamation
was
drafted and signed.
Right, word.
Not smiling.
Right, word. That's facts. Who was first?
Well, Harry
right.
is.
If I open the door and all of you niggas run in, do you niggas got the audacity to tell me y'all in the party? No, shut the fuck up and be happy I opened the door, man. You niggas wouldn't be here if I ain't dragged you niggas through the mud of the Chesapeake.
I don't see it that way.
Y'all should see it that way. I keep telling you, it's a string.
Frederick Douglass threw hands with his slave master, ran into the woods and escaped, and managed to live life on the run until he's able to secure his freedom years later.
Absolutely not. Frederick Douglass was one of the people that when he got out through a way that they had made in Virginia called the waterman, or what's called a blackjack, a jack captain. So black people in that area right there, in order to gain your freedom or some civility, okay, you could be a watersman. You could work the waters. Those ways were loaned by that lady. All the shit that he did and how he escaped and got on the boat and all that, that all came from that lady and her connections and how that all manifested that way. He didn't have those balls without the past behind him. Niggas be acting like everybody is the strongest nigga on earth. Nah, nigga, sometimes you need a little motivation in your life. Sometimes you need to know that there's somebody out there like you. All right? Let's not, I keep telling you, it's a string. You niggas want to divide.
I'm not dividing.
One thing.
Stop saying you.
Nah, when I say y'all, I'm talking to him this time. And when I say y'all, man, whatever, man, I can fuck.
I'm not dividing because when I read the autobiography, the incident that sparked his escape was spontaneous.
Right, but you cannot read one book and decide that that is the entire mark of the history.
The only other witness to that particular scenario was a slave master who's not going to write that shit down.
Right. But not going to tell it the same way.
We're not talking about what somebody wrote. We're talking about you do have a chronological timeline, right?
I understand what
you aren't stupid.
I understand.
I can say that, right?
Yes.
All right. You aren't stupid. You know that before 1200 was 1199, right?
Yes.
Okay. You understand it?
Yes.
That the things that happened in 1199 influenced 1200.
Yes.
Okay. All right. This as long as I can understand, we understand. You said come here and talk to your niggas like I was an uncle. I'm gonna talk to you niggas like you niggas need to tie your Jordans up tighter. Niggas out here wilding. It's a string, nigga. It's not divisive. And the reason that we so divisive now is because they got you niggas fooled into calling Haitian people sapas and Jamaican niggas coconuts. And only calling all white people, no matter where they from on earth, just white.
Well, I think that's stupid. Because if you actually hang out with white people.
I agree.
Yeah, you just said it.
Hey, we call people Africans.
Well, you gotta let me.
Africans be like, yo, I'm from Kenya, nigga. I'm from Ghana.
But you have to, because the end of that sentence is if you actually hang out with quote unquote white people, you find out about things like German ancestry and British ancestry and French ancestry and Spanish ancestry.
They be prouder than the motherfucker.
The Irish ancestry don't really fuck with the British ancestry, and the Spaniards feel a different type of way, and the French definitely feel a different type of way. And so when you actually spend time with those people, you realize that there's a bunch of different cultural phenomena happening.
Oh, I got it. Right.
But from the outside,
I'm not talking about from the outside because I'm not outside, nigga. I am a nigga. And when I talk about my community, divisive, coconut, sapa, African, this, that, the third, the ninth. And when I look at white people, I just call them white people.
So I have a question.
I'm gonna say this.
Just white people. That's it.
I have a question, but I'll wait.
I think solution. Fastest solution.
Really want to know?
Eradicate all this stuff.
You gotta fuck all the white people.
No.
Listen, until the world, the only thing that's gonna unify mankind is aliens.
Alien invasion. I was just about to say
that's the only thing that's gonna unify. We need somebody else to hate. And that's something that a scientist wrote. That's something that somebody you gotta understand what kind of person I am, right? Mm-hmm. Here's what I believe. A nigga who said, all right, I'm gonna do 12 years of school. Mm-hmm. Then nigga said, nah, I'm doing another 4. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do another 8. Mm-hmm. Gotta get this master's. Right. All on one thing. Mm-hmm. Right. When that nigga tells me something, he can tell me about the Jordan playing in the NBA. But nope, don't trust this nigga. But let him tell me about that one thing that I know that he's put 24 years of his life into just study. Mm-hmm. I listen to niggas on that. Right. Theologist said the only thing that would divide, that would unify mankind is an alien invasion. You know how bad of a statement that is? That's a horrible statement. That is saying that we will not be one unless we are facing the apocalypse.
But do you know that that's literally the story of the Bible?
Which?
If you just look at the Bible in its entirety, right? And the Christian version, and you go all the way to the end of Revelation, right? It's literally the story that creatures from the sky, angels and stuff, will be the beckoning call for the unification of mankind, because in the midst of death and destruction and apocalypse, the ones left behind will create the golden era of man. So it's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, but I don't think it has to be alien. I don't think it has to be alien.
What's the difference between aliens and angels when they're both creatures and concepts we can't understand?
Because angels would be more, as much as we see it as divine, we see the divine as we're made in the image of.
Right.
When nigga just came here green.
It's not entirely
you're not gonna
foreign.
feel the same.
It's not entirely foreign.
But the way angels are described in the Bible is they're covered in wings and they're covered in eyes.
No. I don't know about the eyes part, but if an angel came down looking like me with the wings, I'd be like, all right. A nigga came down green. The green nigga might have my best intentions at heart, but because I can only agree with what I know and think, because mankind is mankind, we hate and kill what we don't understand. We're gonna get the green nigga first, right? But the bad shit is right after we get the green nigga, we taking that nigga wings off. You too. None of you niggas is going home. No blood clot body. Nobody them go home. Take them on the wings.
I just think it's ironic because it's kind of like somebody drew this conclusion a couple thousand years ago. Mm-hmm. They just didn't have space aliens as the concept. They had spiritual beings as the concept, but they essentially drew the same conclusion, that mankind is destined to be divided forever until an entity from outside this planet is the cause of the unification.
Or some sort of something that causes us to unify against it. I think that if COVID was 1,000 times worse than it was, I think a lot of things would have got let go throughout that time. I mean, you look at, people were coming outside for the Black Lives Matter movement when there was a possibility you could catch this disease and die. and they were unifying during that time because, you know,
they didn't believe in the science.
And it was something that was threatening all of us.
And they didn't believe in the science.
Yeah.
You got it. I mean, like I said, it's a string. It's never just going to be that. It's never just going to be that. That's why things are opinionated. It's because you got to add. It's always math. I told you one time, there's 2 universal languages, mathematics and violence. Everything else is a native tongue that you learned.
I think music is in there too.
Yeah, music is in there too. I think
music is mathematics.
Well, music is
mathematics. It's tones and mathematics. It's mathematics. Music is pure mathematics.
It's the sonic expression of math.
Right. But it's a universal language.
It is universal.
Mathematics. It's math and violence. Those are the 2 languages of this universe. That's it. That's it. Spanish and English? Yeah, nah, nigga. I speak English. I don't look like the queen. Dominican niggas is my same complexion and speak Spanish, and none of them niggas have ever been to Spain.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Kanye West.
His chick was naked. I like her titties. You seen them titties? Her titties was nice. Like, yo, when they was a kid, was you a titty man or an ass man, yo? When I was a kid, I was a titty man. Them titties was okay. I gotta respect that nigga tasting titties.
Right, but before we get to the news of their divorce.
Divorce? He divorcing the titties?
No.
There's a woman behind them.
Yeah, definitely a woman behind them.
She stands
not
like
the Kanye West.
Ironically, but do you how much?
The Yeezy, those is just titties.
I hate the fact that people look at their dynamic and see it as some fucked up control that he has over her.
That was a wise business decision on both of their parts.
Mm-hmm.
She's now a supermodel and nobody knew this bitch.
Her stock is so
And he got all the respect from me because of them titties that she had. I ain't gonna front. It's hard to get my respect, but them titties was all right. I couldn't believe this nigga walked out like that. You know what made me more impressed with the titties? Is that after I seen the titties, right? Because it's just titties. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all, but you still want to see them all. Manhood. Shit is what it is. Right? I went online to see what other people said about the titties. I was like, yo, it's gotta be crazy out here. And niggas was out there talking about, I can't believe this nigga marched that white woman out there with a titty showing. Like, oh, this is not gonna go well for this nigga. They let that nigga have it online behind that. And
what? But
I didn't understand because a lot of people have been out there with their titties out before.
Yeah, I mean, Kim was getting naked
beyond Kim. That's not
when they was together too. Like
that's not the first sheer show in history. I'm sure Angelina Jolie had her titties out at one point.
Red carpets every year.
Doja
Cat had her titties out a couple years ago.
I did not understand, but that.
But this is why you didn't understand is because
that outrage is crazy.
It's almost the image of a black man being dominant
over the. Listen,
overall.
Listen,
you know
that outrage. I was like, oh,
they were mad.
Yeah, because let me tell you, I normally don't.
All the cucks was at home like, this is crazy. This is crazy. How could he let her do that?
Ariana Starks.
And later that night, he hit 42.
This is wild. Listen.
Oh,
so
man.
wait, tell me out. He's divorcing her?
What is her name? We don't know. It's Kanye. We don't know,
sorry. Wait,
bro.
What is her name? Because I feel a little
Bianca.
Bianca
Censori.
Bianca Censori. I apologize that we are talking about your titties, but they're nice. Okay, so he's not divorcing her?
Okay, so there was a report from TMZ saying that they have sought out multiple law firms for the divorce, both of them. They don't know who's initiating. They're just hearing that, it's a divorce thing.
They got into her ear and told her she shouldn't be out with her titties out with this nigga. But here's the question. You shook your head no, so there was no nups, no prenup agreement?
I don't know. We don't know. But again, this is Kanye, bro. We don't know.
That's why
we were just about to talk about a Super Bowl commercial that he used to lead people towards swastika shirts. Like, come on, bro. We don't know.
We never.
For all we know,
it might have been a Buddha
Kanye
song.
might have made the ultimate breakup song, and this is the rollout. For all we know.
Is that where we at on Earth? That I mean, I understand.
That's where we at.
There was a time when niggas said in the rap, "Don't talk it if you ain't living it." You know what I'm saying? And I respected that, but at one point, I don't think they meant making like Jay-Z started this.
Jay-Z, yeah,
Jay-Z started this because before Jay-Z, there was no nigga on earth that dissed his wife on a rap song and no wild shit like that. His wife making whole albums and shitting on you. This is a problem that's new to this new earth, and Hov, you the fucking first nigga to do it. It's wild that a Brooklyn nigga will start this shit.
You know, I heard somebody call it when that album came out. They called it telenovela rap.
I love novellas too. That's wild. I love that. What was that? Lemonade? Which one was that?
Lemonade.
Yeah,
Lemonade. I remember that album. I remember listening and turning around, and women was looking at me like I did some shit. Like I was dead.
Listen, it's okay.
No, it's not. Nobody beat me up in no
when
fucking
you say
elevator.
Couldn't talk about it if you ain't living. I've got.
Are you supposed to tell people?
At least 3 albums about Jen. Period.
Does she know?
Yes, she knows.
No, like did
Yes,
she
she knows.
curate the songs?
If we broke up, because
you have time. It's time, right?
That's how I vent. I go to the studio, and those are like the easiest songs.
Right, they come out so natural.
So, bruh, I swear to God, like I walk in the studio. One of the guys helped me put together a project. Like he'll pick up on what kind of beat that I picked up, and yo, you all right? You good? I'm like going in the booth, sit in the booth, come out 15 minutes later.
Love
song is that he's like, this is incredible, but what's happening with y'all? What's going on with y'all? Why she not at the studio session?
Nigga, ask
you dig what I'm saying?
Damn, son, that's bad.
And then there were times we made up, and I'll be like, yo, come in the booth with me, and I just stare at her and just, boom, song done. You know what I mean?
I would never ask that nigga quiet that shit. I be knowing, that's my man. I be knowing, he hit me with Jack. Like I said, nigga, when it's bad, niggas hit my phone. So there's times when the nigga was going through whatever. A nigga called me and he going through some shit. I'm like, yo, where you at? He be like, the studio. I'm like, I know just like that. That's what's up.
But that's the purest form
of music.
Of music for me.
Yeah.
Well,
isn't it what you're supposed to draw art? Art imitates life.
Well,
right.
All right. Arguably the biggest artist in the world today is Taylor Swift, and her entire career is albums centered around breakups. Public breakups where her fans know every detail of how long they dated, where they lived, their apartment, what cafes they like to go to, when they broke up, how long they broke up. And that is the biggest star in the world.
Yeah, but she's not the biggest star in the world because of those songs. Taylor Swift is the biggest star in the world because...
But you're more involved. Like if I was to take all the videos of
all the other ones, but if you think
and all my relationships, vacations,
and then she also uses the
format as an art. No, but let me tell you why Taylor Swift is beyond what makes her special. Is that beyond her being a great artist and taking what happened and turning it into art, Taylor Swift is the most, like, there's no woman on earth that don't feel like they couldn't be Taylor Swift. She don't got no big ass titties, an ass all out the back. She not acting like a savage. She not doing this. She not doing that. She is just a person, a real person. And that makes her so relatable.
Yeah. That's her number one trait. Relatability.
Just because, let me tell you, I like Taylor Swift, and I can't tell you one fucking song. Not one. I couldn't sing a lyric. I wouldn't know. I really wouldn't know.
Right.
But to watch her interviews and, night and shit and listen to her, she's very relatable. I watched the video the other day. She was leaving out of the fucking
Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl. And as she was coming out, The elevator was here. She made that turn. It was some niggas that worked there standing right there. She was walking with her people and she looked over her shoulder twice and they kept walking and she stopped and doubled back, dug on her pocket and had everybody for some bread. Didn't say nothing. Turned right around and left. She didn't know there was no camera there. It wasn't no camera. Just regular security shit. Wow. Right. That wasn't for anybody. That was for those people that was right there. I see. Yeah, nah. I fucks with Taylor Swift. She's a person. The rest of that shit is all made up. You niggas is making up art. You niggas is comic book story makers.
Niggas is trying to create shit, loving hip hop their way out.
Niggas trying to One Piece it. Niggas need to get on One Piece. If you gonna tell a story, tell the best story.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Tell the best story.
Tell the best story. If you're gonna do it, be Ichiro Oda, nigga. Tell the best story. Make your story sell more than J.K. Rowling's, the Bible, and the Quran. And all you drawing is a nigga who's rubber. Make your story the best story. Now, that's a fact. The number one selling author on earth is Ichiro Oda. And he draws a manga. I've been following it for 20 years. My son.
Which manga?
One Piece.
One Piece?
One Piece.
One Piece is the top.
One Piece is the best-selling thing on earth, my guy.
Wow.
Period.com.
One Piece?
One Piece and heroin. I think that's it. One Piece and heroin. Yeah, if you're going to tell a story, tell the best story. Don't tell a nigga apart now and make it come true 20 years later. Yeah. Drag niggas along for the story. If I just see your ass and titties today, I don't need to see them tomorrow. I can tell niggas the secret because young niggas told me the secret. Every OnlyFans page is free. I said, get the fuck out of here. And it absolutely is. Couldn't believe it. Nigga showed me anybody. He just go to Instagram and do this, do this. 2 steps. 3 steps top. Nigga. I said, this is horrible. Y'all not even making money off it.
Oh, no, they making money.
Yeah, you making money, but I'm telling you, hold the work like a bench, though. Because if I see it once, I don't need to see it twice. That's just me. Might be another nigga out there, 42 timing it. I don't know Jackie Robinson.
Jackie
nigga,
Rob.
I don't know. Nigga might be out on this Jackie Rob.
Jackie Rob. Oh, my God.
Nigga might be out here on this
Jackie Rob.
You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, boom. Here's how words change.
It's the new slang, B.
Here's how words change, right?
Jackie Rob on
When I was young, niggas was like, yo, some niggas over there is goons. Do you know what goon mean now?
Oh, it means like your minions.
It means like, no, it means you jerking off.
Yeah?
Niggas be talking like goon.
Where you get that from?
Boom. The young niggas is out here talking
They
about.
calling that gooning?
Gooning is this now.
That's the only friend they got left, my nigga. That's the only friend they got left.
Yo, if I'm lying, I'm dying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Gooning is beating the meat
no,
now,
it's
nigga.
not.
Right. You can't even be a goon no more.
It's not gooning.
Wait, time out.
It's
gooning.
Jackie Robin.
It's Jackie Robin.
Jackie Robin.
Listen, according to the young boy, son, gooning.
What are we doing to Jackie Robinson right now?
Listen, I'm sorry, nigga said 42.
The ghost of Jackie Robinson is like, no. No!
I didn't break that barrier.
Don't do this. Don't do this. You got 1 million subs. Don't do this. Every time someone mentions my name, my spirit is called.
Listen,
don't call me into no weird shit.
For the record, he got 1 million views and he got to watch what he say. About 1,500 of you niggas follow me on Instagram. I'll be fine, man.
Jackie Robin.
Jackie. She's right. I don't know.
Wait, we was talking about. Oh yeah. Okay, so Kanye West.
He's a goon.
At least the Jewish people, he's a goon.
He out here doing goony shit. Kanye West is out here doing goony shit.
The Jewish people, he's a goon.
Listen, only way we're gonna survive Earth without aliens is breeding everybody.
No, wait, hold on.
Gotta be one color.
But
you gotta not know who it is.
But this is something that, without racism, would happen a lot faster. It would happen a lot faster.
Well, okay.
I mean, it's twofold. I'll tell you why. Because you niggas ain't out here really trying to smash white girls. I got that part. I wouldn't bring nobody home lighter than my mama. That's still a fact to this day. I'm still raised on black women. Don't get it wrong. I might have smashed, like I said, I would smash any race. What I'm bringing home for marriage and my thing, I was just raised, and it might be wrong by some standards.
I hear it.
I'm bringing home a black woman.
You gotta follow your heart.
I have children with black women. This is who I love on earth. I'm sorry.
Nobody what to do.
I'm sorry. Listen, niggas who like Spanish chicks, my cousin got Spanish babies. I love his wife and his babies.
Listen to
I love these people.
Listen, I know
he already has what he has. He can't say nothing else.
Who?
Technically, you can't
say
nothing else.
Like I said in the beginning, to start, what I bring home to keep for me to show off.
But you have something home already, so it's not like you're at liberty.
That does not mean
say,
that
I would do this.
Listen, historically, my dick is the UN. That's one. Two, what makes me dangerous on earth is those three words, nigga. I'll do it. Okay, remember that shit. That's what makes me a threat to all of this shit. So I can go where I want. Right, I'll do it, nigga. Whatever. Right. Yeah.
But again, politically, for your peace of mind,
for my peace of mind,
you are compromised.
I don't know.
You are compromised.
Listen,
I'm a single man. I'm not compromised. You are compromised.
Do you have children?
You can't really. Yes, I do.
You are not a single man, nigga. You are a nigga. Like I'm a nigga.
Stop
with responsibilities on earth.
Stop it.
Do you have to make sure some bread goes to this kid to be raised correctly and all of that? Do you have time to be out here playing?
We're not going to get into that.
Right.
We are going to.
Right. Single how? You could 42 it. You don't need nobody. It's the norm.
We're not doing that.
You could be Goonie alone. and Jackie Rob because it's the norm.
I'm going to say this again. You're compromised. So when it comes to like...
I'm compromised.
Who you bring home, I'll say this.
Would you bring home a white girl to your mother?
I have.
No, like I'm marrying her, we're going to have babies.
No.
Right.
But then
I
haven't done that.
Would you?
I haven't done that with...
Yeah.
I probably did that with one person.
Yeah. But the
you
black
know what I'm saying? Well, she's not completely. So,
she's
you know,
she's the darkest one of the whole pack.
No, she's not the darkest. Definitely not the darkest one. Definitely not the darkest one.
No, all I'm saying is
but you can't control
who you love.
What makes sense. Yeah. Or
you cannot listen. Don't get me wrong. I am not saying, let's put it a different way. Let me change up.
You follow Dr. Umar.
No. Let me change it up.
Dr. Umar got you.
Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar.
No. Here's what I believe in. This is the truth. This is the absolute truth. And if you think I'm joking, you can talk to the woman over there and she'll tell you that I told her this 10 years ago.
Right.
It's legitimately a math problem. And I believe in math. I told you, math and violence. I speak those two really good.
Okay? Oh, you're in a perfect place.
Yeah, perfect, right? So listen, here's how it goes down. This is the math of it all, right?
Right.
Help me out if they're telling me where I'm wrong at. Women outnumber men on earth to what? It's like 2-1.
I think it's 4-1.
Something right?
No, that's not true.
Yeah, absolutely. Women outnumber men on earth at least it's the 2/3 to like two-thirds. What is it?
It's not true.
No,
by a couple percentage points. It's not true.
Wait.
Ask the machine.
Right, it's always. Listen,
you going to the machine? Let's go to the machine.
What did that nigga say the other day? He said, if you could ask the smartest nigga on earth any question, what would you ask? Ask AI, nigga, please. Please, you niggas, ask AI.
Ask about the world and then ask about the country.
All right, first on Earth, I'll tell you right now.
I'll start with Earth. I like Earth.
Machine is working.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
What is it?
Yeah,
according to machine, the ratio is actually 1.01 males to 1 female. That means that there are 101 men for every 100 women worldwide.
Well, here it says...
Then what?
101 men for every 100 women.
Who are you asking?
Ask ChatGPT.
What the fuck does that mean?
I just asked another
I don't know what that
AI
means.
chat that I pay for, and they said it's approximately 102 women to every 100 men.
No, this is as of 2020. So
it's 2 more women per man.
This is current.
Some shit like that.
So where's all right?
These AI machines don't generate until like every year or so. So it might be last year's information.
And you gotta understand, there's a lot of countries that don't have accurate counts because their countries are fucked up.
What is the ratio?
Wait a minute.
That's what I asked.
Wait a minute.
Ask what the ratio is.
Ask what the percentage is of women to men on Earth.
Make sure you type in genders they're born with.
Goddamn. Either way, that includes my point. So here's what the math goes, right? It's more women than men. According to women, half these niggas is gay. Quarter of these niggas ain't shit. Some of y'all got to share. That's the math of it all. That's the math of it all.
Well, okay. In China,
especially if you want a good man, you got to share.
It depends on where you are.
He's not cheating. He's doing what he got to do mathematically.
Because there's places like in China, I hear that it's the opposite. Men greatly outnumber women because of the one-child policy. And the effects of that.
They fuck themselves with that.
So now there's towns where like men have to put out ads in the paper
to find women, right? But no,
miles and miles away.
What you're talking about is not a natural occurrence. They did that to themselves, nigga. Who the fuck enacts America with the abortion shit, right? But they enacted policy on women's bodies, which is a bad thing to be trying to do on Earth. I don't believe in it. It's not smart.
Okay, so I guess when you incorporate people who
identify,
who choose, another, it's a different percentage.
All right, so the natural sex ratio at birth worldwide is approximately 51.2% male to 48.8% female globally.
Okay, right.
Globally.
So I think in America we might be outnumbered.
Outnumbered,
because in China the men
outnumbers women. No. You got to understand. There's a lot of things along that first 20 years to 30 years that eliminate or cut the number down.
Oh yeah, how many of these men actually live?
Right.
Oh well,
that's
listen, as far as I know, there aren't enough eligible straight men out there for the number of eligible straight women.
Okay, ratio of
that's all I know. As far as that number is concerned,
that is definitely the perception.
Right. That is not well. If these
women,
niggas, if you eliminate half the men and say that some of them is gay, even a quarter of them, do you know that you have eliminated a large portion of childbearing people?
But not all.
No, a quarter of these niggas is definitely gay.
No. But I'm saying not all of those guys are not going to have kids. There's a lot of men who have kids.
Listen, all of them niggas do not be Anderson Cooper in it. I doubt it.
No. I'm talking about like purchasing a kid or doing something expensive and lavish. I'm talking about having kids and then being gay later.
Right. Oh, I don't even listen. Please, I'd rather not.
That's a lot of people who've had that
experience. I do not want to speculate about the closet. Don't exist anymore. No. There is no more closet. There's no more coming out the closet.
So we'll find out 20 years from now what the real effect is.
No, we even found that effect is now. The closet was 20 years ago when I was a kid. R. Kelly made Trapped in the Closet when? In the 90s?
No, that was 2000.
Yeah, well, all that, we're in 2025. That's
okay. In America, it's unbalanced. It's leaning more towards the women.
To women. Yeah, so like I said, it's just not enough eligible men here for the women.
No.
Yeah.
Right. And then if you start taking them away by what women want, he got to be this tall, cut down the number.
Well, now you sound like Kevin Samuels.
I don't listen. It ain't even
but
that
it's true.
part. It's not like this.
He was lying.
Let's take out the ones, the first one. If niggas is gay, that cuts them out, right? Mm-hmm. I'll knock another big one for you. Incarceration.
Yep.
Right.
That cuts them
out. Right. Yeah. Let's not forget all of the height standards and all of them, anything else. Let's talk about the real ones. Now, how many women to men do you really think there are?
Well, there's another category that's pretty big that people don't account for. That's similar to incarceration. It's the men who have counted themselves out. The involuntary.
Oh, so he's talking about incels. Those are white people. I don't think there's no niggas that's incels.
What is the term for it?
Involuntary celibacy.
Yeah.
Involuntary celibacy.
Meaning that you celibate because you have no choice.
Well, no, because
there are no niggas that feel like that.
You Jackie robbed yourself.
There are.
You said you Jackie robbed
yourself in social interaction.
Most niggas know.
Most incels have an incredible porno life.
Nah, I believe that. But any nigga, if you from a major city and you black or Hispanic, definitely if you Hispanic or if you black and got Hispanic friends, you know what the vente is. Nigga, 20 for 20. Nigga.
That's cultural though.
Right. That's cultural.
Yeah.
What?
That's culture.
That's culture.
And
there's no way that white people don't have hookers. There's no such thing as like you're doing that to yourself if you want to be in a bed smell like hot pockets.
All right, so let's decode white people, right? So break down some of these cultures, right? When you talk about the different cultures within white, there's Italians.
I don't know them niggas.
Well, they're known for procreating. There's Irish.
They're black.
They're known for procreating, right?
They have a masculine.
They have that culture.
Technically, Sicilians is the Moors and all of that, so that's nigga shit.
Well, they are a few miles.
Which explains the black hair.
Did you see the guy that came out recently? There was I'm bad with names. I'm good with facts. Anthropologist, Chinese anthropologist, did a study, came back and said Chinese people is niggas. The trade routes from the 16th, 15th, 14th centuries, things to that effect. This is nigga shit. Old social tombs and all kind of shit thing. Nigga came out, they called this nigga a straight sellout and a traitor to his race.
Of course they did.
Right. The whole world is some nigga shit. Y'all shouldn't get that confused.
Yeah, I mean, if civilization started.
Okay, but then that goes back to your whole point about crack dealers being locked up for 20 years, and then when they come home and their friend is like, well, I spent the last 20 years building this shit. I don't really feel like I owe you nothing. Chinese people be like, yeah, we might have came from that, but we just spent the last 1,000 years building up our own type of shit.
Listen,
we owe you
I am never...
We don't know you, Grandpa.
No. And you know what? You don't. All that sins of the father shit, no.
Just don't make the same mistakes as your father.
Listen, you can make the same mistakes as your father. Anybody that tells you don't do something has a fear of failing of that same shit themselves, man.
Or at least in the biblical story about when they're talking about you killed your fathers killed the prophets of their ages, and you had the chance to make it right, but you killed the prophet of your age.
I got
That's
you.
what I was referring
to.
Right,
but religion is very, what's the word? Interpretive.
Yes.
What you believe and what I believe is not the same thing. My brother got fucked up for telling the guy one time. We went to my family was with us, so we had to do the Bible study shit. The nigga was talking about Jesus made a man walk and Jesus made a man see. That was part of the story. So he was reading out of like the awake shit and all of that. My brother said, you don't know what he talking about. He said, Jesus made a man walk the path of God. He made a man see God. He didn't make anybody walk or see. My grandmother tried to kill that nigga for that. You're not supposed to be out here talking crazy to the brothers, but I never knew if my brother was right or wrong. It wasn't like the nigga had a good dispute or something for it. No, and we young, nigga. You better have this 12-year-old nigga in check.
Right.
Oh, you lost?
Yeah.
Who am I to believe?
Yeah.
Right. I can sit here now and ask y'all a question. In the Bible, it says Jesus made a man walk and Jesus made a man see. Okay. My brother would argue that to make a man walk the path of God and to make a man see God can be explained in them same words.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Figuratively, it could mean, it could have a different interpretation.
I would ask the transliteral, like, what is the actual Hebrew Aramaic?
Like I said,
but then when you incorporate walking on water and dying again, it leans more towards the actual miracle of making a crippled man walk. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's how it goes with me. Especially in this day and age, I'm a firm believer in 5 senses, and if I can't put 2 of them on the thing, I don't trust it, man. So if I wasn't there when Jesus was walking on water and making 1,000 people eat on a loaf of bread and all that, I'm going to say that somebody took those words and the interpretation of what he said might be true to him and how he said it.
What if there was like an advanced alien race that came to our planet?
Okay.
It said, yo, let's fuck with these niggas.
He said,
go down there
and turn on the lights.
The human suit. And you'll walk on water, see what they say.
You trying to Twilight Zone niggas out here. You fucked up, son. You trying to Jesus Twilight Zone niggas?
But how is
That's fucked up, yo.
Give Moses the gravity staff and
but how is that any different? How is that?
Oh shit! And they up there with a bunch of screens like, look at them! Moses and science motherfuckers.
Yo, that's crazy. Niggas
But that's
yo,
is
son,
literally...
niggas say, yo. Give Moses the gravity stick. Yo, oh my God, that's wild. That's wild.
See, this is why Ancient Aliens is a hit show. Because it's literally the story.
What?
You have super advanced... Ancient Aliens is a hit show because it's literally the story.
Right.
Whether you want to make it silly or not, it's literally the story.
Right.
You have super advanced intelligence that's looking at us from a distance and saying, I don't like the way they doing whatever they doing. Let's fuck with them.
Right.
And it sends things. What about the stories of the Nephilim and the giants and the angels that breed with the human beings and flooding the earth and all of this shit?
Stuff.
It's all like some hyper intelligence from outside this planet keeps fucking with us.
Right.
Every time
over and over and over again.
I think of that lady that they robbed, that black lady. I think she got her money though. She
The
wrote the
one who
book.
wrote The Matrix.
They took The Matrix, The Terminator.
Terminator,
yeah.
And another one. I'm trying to think of that one. But
they made a bunch of trilogies out of
her shit. Yeah, yo. I think she got like $1 billion or something.
She derived everything directly from scripture.
Yeah, they right. All of that, right. She took the Bible and made it science fiction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not
Neo was supposed to be Jesus.
Right, it was right. Well, it's not a new concept for anybody to do that. Technically, if you start looking at the Bible, there's stories older than the Bible that are in the Bible. Like the Garden of Eden is in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
The Garden of Eden is Pandora's box.
Mm-hmm.
It's the exact same story.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it, bitch. Don't open it.
There's a lot of cultures that have a record of a great flood.
Right. So, you know, it's where...
And a repopulation.
It's interpretation. It's always...
To be honest, the art thing, it sounds like you're seeding a place. You're seeding a planet.
Yeah.
Like, we're planting these species here.
Except for no matter what y'all want to say, there is no boat. And until you can show me a boat...
Well, I gotta look into it more because there's people who claim to have archaeological evidence.
There's like a mountainside.
All right, I want y'all to think about
like
what you have to think about is right. Is 2 of every animal on Earth, right? I don't know if you niggas ever seen what 2 real size elephants look like.
Mm-hmm.
No, but if you
without a rhinoceros,
all right, you really
and
want to
some giraffes and some gorillas. And some.
You really want to get ancient aliens?
How you know how big this boat?
You really want to get ancient aliens on this
They wasn't like this, like slaves.
Let's go.
Okay. You ever seen Jurassic Park when they trying to steal the dinosaurs? The nigga Newman's character, right? He's just got vials.
Yeah.
That vial is a Tyrannosaurus Rex. This other vial is
this nigga was running around as a mad scientist with DNA.
You really want to go? Who's to say that it isn't an alien spaceship?
Do you believe in aliens?
Filled with cold storage.
Wait, do you believe
of the DNA of every single creature
going to habitable planets?
Do you believe in aliens?
Seeding them.
Wait, do you believe in aliens?
Do I believe in aliens?
Yes. No, wait, stop. Okay. That's a yes or no question. Do you believe wholeheartedly that there's 100% out there aliens?
Yes.
I lean more towards it's not aliens, it's us.
You are an arrogant motherfucker.
No, there's a reason why.
You are on one rock, and on this one rock, there are over 2 billion species of different forms of life.
Understood.
And you believe that on this just one rock and
until
this vast universe.
I hear you.
That is not. Did you know that they found amoebas in the dry rocks on Mars?
I hear you.
That's aliens.
I hear you.
Yeah, that's alien.
That's aliens.
No,
a single-celled organism.
When you say aliens, you know what I'm talking about.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
All right. If you're saying that, then yes, it's proven. Yes.
Exactly. Right.
There's aliens.
But do you think this? You don't think this niggas out? You don't think this Klingons?
There's actually a poisonous lake in America that at the bottom of the lake
that lives.
It's an alien bacteria.
Yeah.
That's at the bottom.
No, they had a bug that they found that was living inside of an active volcano. The problem with the bug was that inside of an active volcano, there is 0 oxygen, all sulfur. And on Earth, everything, according to them, needs oxygen to survive. They do not understand how this shit is alive at all.
Yeah.
To them, that's an alien species.
I mean, we still
it goes against everything that we know.
The octopus.
Octopus.
The octopus.
The octopus is copper-based blood, and that doesn't make any sense.
It's sensitive, right? That the octopus, right? So, I mean, listen, I am not arrogant enough to think that we here alone. Not even remotely close. I don't even think we smart enough to come up with the iPhone alone. Niggas went from fire.
Okay.
No, I gotta go against you with that. I gotta go against you with that.
You familiar with like
niggas
George
was rubbing
Washington?
sticks together in the beginning, and now we are out here Bluetoothing.
Listen, man.
There are many people that claim divine intervention in scientific invention, which, like, to that point, George Washington Carver.
An alien came to the...
George Washington Carver said he would close his blinds at a certain time every single day, and he would go into deep prayer and meditation, and then he would go back to his science.
Niggas was eating shrooms too.
And that from...
Talking to machine elves and shit.
He said, and he attributes his inventions, the scientific discovery of peanut butter or whatever he was, attributed to, he attributed that all to conversations he said that he had with God.
Listen, niggas be on the
but
mushrooms.
Understand, like acid trips, right?
The mushrooms are stronger than motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
The mushrooms are better than acid.
I never had acid.
Personally, I've never tripped that crazy.
You had acid?
Yeah.
It's all crack after weed.
I don't know. I gotta
do it. If I see that shit, I'm smacking that shit on the floor.
I got a high tolerance.
Niggas be mad at me, son. I'm quite disrespectful with niggas drugs. Like,
so maybe I didn't take enough.
No, that's no.
No, I'm just saying. No, listen to what I'm saying,
I
man.
didn't take enough.
Let me finish it. No, because it's recorded that most people that do, they have similar. It could be two people from a different place in the world. They have similar experiences of going to another dimension and speaking to these creatures that they all describe the same. There's a lizard dimension, DMT. Right? DMT does that. DMT, right? And there are these things called the machine elves, who kind of give people inventions. So Steve Jobs saying, no, acid does. I think acid it does some shit to you too. Steve Jobs saying one of the most important things I ever did was acid, because it opened up his imagination to a whole bunch of other shit.
I mean, shit, him and George Clinton. Flashlight.
Somebody said that about heroin and then played the flute.
Well, Charlie Parker used to.
But you gotta acknowledge
that drug,
the effect of heroin on musicians.
No, just on the brain itself. When I first started smoking weed, I used to think it helped me write rhymes better. It probably didn't. Mm-hmm. Belief is a strong thing. Here's how strong belief is. You can't tell somebody who's religious there's no Jesus. Yeah. He's never seen this nigga. They've never spoke. He has no physical, scientific proof that this nigga was ever on earth.
But he believes.
Belief is very strong.
Very strong.
Right, which is why stop arguing with niggas online. I say that to every one of my friends who argues with niggas online, because it's not like y'all are gonna change what these people believe. They came to you niggas with the wrong belief. You think you gonna change their mind?
No.
You're wasting your fucking time.
No. If you really want to do that, you're gonna turn into the Joker.
Right, like me. I believe that there's aliens out there. Yeah, I've never seen an alien.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna create tragedy in their life.
Yeah, I don't
like killing their mother, some sick shit.
So, and force them to find the light.
Force them to find God.
Fuck all that. So don't do none of that.
Yeah.
I be looking at niggas like this. Why would you do that? That's crazy. I would never.
I know thrill seekers, and that's what I call them. People that go into the comment section specifically for the fight. And my opinion, having experience with these people and arguing with them about it, like, why do you do this? And them giving me all their bullshit about defending it. I'm fully convinced that it is a 100% selfish act, and they just
lack of attention.
And they just want to go off, and they just want to they don't care who the target is.
You know enough niggas that been locked up to know that sometimes a nigga just be on the phone for wreck. He don't want to argue with this chick. He love her to death, man. But you know what? He don't got nothing to do.
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's bored.
Right. These niggas out
Boredom
here.
scares me, man.
But niggas is listen.
No,
Dave said some shit. Dave said only bored, or he said only boring people get bored.
Yeah.
A lot of this shit is y'all niggas' fault. Y'all, not you.
No. I say in the sense of a routine can become mundane and boring. All right, Seth, for you, all right. You live the street life for long enough. There's a certain amount of adrenaline. There's a certain amount of it's not thrill seeking, but it's excitement. And if you're an accomplished criminal, then there's a high that comes with that. That's hard to manufacture once you stop.
I have never.
And people look for outlets.
I've never robbed anybody if I didn't need money. A thrill seeker robs niggas even when they up. They don't need to. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference in these things. I wouldn't do it if I didn't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? And what niggas would believe is I have to do it is different. My level and your level is not the same.
Right.
Christmas is coming. I don't have nothing. Pockets on E. My daughter is 5. Sorry, y'all.
Basically that.
Sorry.
Basically that, but not for Christmas. I mean, just for basic necessities.
No, listen, don't get it wrong.
Basic necessities.
Right, but
there was plenty of times my baby moms called
me. That's how it goes.
Nigga, my baby moms didn't know how many crash out missions she sent me on just by a phone call.
Yo, we need Pampers.
We need Pampers. We need milk. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm about to move.
I'm about to go out. Somebody, right? Listen, I don't want to have to.
Nigga, Costco's the next day with his homeboy like, yo, use your car here.
Just like that. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? With niggas, levels is what it is. Like my level and your level might be the same. Mine is, like I said, I'm a threat because simply 3 words. I'll do it. Niggas don't really want to play games with you like that. Like if you be like a nigga won't, remember those 3 words when you say I won't. If you think for a minute that I'll do it.
And people will gamble on that.
Yeah, but most niggas have never had something. It's different. Yeah. Right? So listen, I'll do it.
What are we talking about?
That's what makes it exciting. That's the exciting part. You know what's exciting to me? Is when niggas go crazy around me and I don't have nothing to do with it. I be minding my business. Because I stay out of the way. It's easy to stay out of the way. Shit, you'll be surprised how easy it is to just stay out of the way. Niggas just want to be in the way, I think. Because I have no problem staying out of the way. Oh, shit. That's crazy. And I'll be sitting there and I'll be watching all the shit around me go crazy. And in my head, I'll be counting how many times a nigga would have probably never made it home. I'm like, oh God. Oh, right there. You see right there? Oh, man, he's finished.
The calm face in the middle of the chaos.
I'm critiquing this shit like I'm judging the fight from the side.
Right.
And I'm going to go home. Because in my head, I'm like, motherfucker, you can't. Yeah, niggas, it's a lot of yelling. It's a lot of screaming. Most niggas have never been in a boxing ring or taekwondo thing or karate dojo. And I say that to say that a lot of niggas get it in, have the heart of a lion. Not a lot of niggas can fight. Niggas can squabble. Niggas can scrap. Not a lot of niggas can fight. A nigga who laces up his gloves with a bad record will fuck the average nigga up out there. Will beat the brakes off a nigga. Make no mistake about it. A nigga who actually go out there and voluntarily walk into a ring with a nigga he know about to swing his hardest at him will fuck one of these niggas up. Because niggas want to argue. Niggas do not want to get punched in their motherfucking face. Niggas do not know what it's like to walk around forever with something on your face. When I was young, 150 on a nigga's face was the norm if you talk crazy. So you know what niggas did not do when I was young?
Talk crazy.
Talk crazy.
See, yeah, and And that's
cause and effect.
That kind of contributes to like this generation of fatherless
kids.
Yeah,
because I teach my son don't do that.
Who kill. They don't have the men communicate differently than women. Women, they, you know.
Yeah, but niggas is in jail, so these little kids been raised by their grandmas. They sassy.
But a man that knows there's a consequence to talking to another man a certain way, there's a restraint. Mm-hmm. And if it goes past that restraint, there is a consequence. So we learn, we figure out how to talk to each other and appeal to logic and communicate rather than
these niggas go straight to the consequence.
And not only that, they don't know how to take an L. They've never
They've
never respected someone
whooping them out.
Just whooping their ass. There's no man in the house. He's gonna whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget.
Not even men. Listen, I remember a nigga in Bushwick. I fought this nigga 4 times in a row. He fucked me up the first 3 times in a row. He kept fucking me up. I couldn't understand how I kept losing. I couldn't understand it. But I kept going back to the nigga block. Hey, yo, I'm here, nigga. Come outside. His man didn't understand me. This nigga's a psycho. Dolo, one nigga. Let's do it. 3 times in a row, 3 days in a row, this nigga fucked me up. Nigga was taller than me. Everywhere I went, a punch was right there in my face. I was getting taken a loss. My pops, rest in peace to my old man. He was a savage nigga. He didn't give a fuck. Yo, son, you could duck or something. You're doing bad. You look crazy. What's happening?
Don't just keep your face in the way.
Don't just, you know what I'm saying?
Just keep your face.
What are you doing out here, son? I said, everywhere you go, there's a punch. I can't get around this nigga with punch. Before I said, you're going to have to eat them first ones and you got to get close to his body. Yeah, the next day, 4th day, I went to the nigga block. Yo, everybody looking at me like, yo, old niggas on the block. Yo, that young nigga back. Call him outside. I got 5 niggas betting on it. I'm making niggas money out here with these ass whoopers I'm taking. Okay? Listen. But this day, the nigga should have bet on the good race horse, son. I didn't even hit the nigga a bunch of times, son. I hit the nigga once.
It's unexpected.
Not unexpected, son.
He was overconfident.
Not even overconfident. He was tall and skinny and had never really been in a fight. Because he was tall and could punch niggas from outside,
he never really got hit. Right.
I broke some ribs on that nigga. Crumple. Right. I didn't even kick him or none of that. Nigga went down. Yeah. That was it. It's like you play a video game and you on the last boss.
You're like,
forever.
What?
And then you find out this nigga's shit.
You find out the weak spot.
You're like, man. Yo, I see this nigga with his crew one time late at night. We walking down Bushwick, me and my cousin Allah. Nigga, my cousin Allah funny. Walking down Bushwick. And it's like right by Gates where the chicken spot is at over there, right? So we going towards the chicken spot. We was coming from the Masonic Temple going to the chicken joint on the block. See this nigga on Broadway. He deep. I turned to my cousin. My cousin said, whatever.
Right.
His man said, yo, nigga, that pussy nigga right there did that. And that nigga turned to his man and said, ain't nothing pussy about that nigga. And they went their way and I went mine. In my head, I only needed to win once. I ain't give a fuck if he felt like I beat this nigga up 3 times.
Right.
As long as when he see me, you gotta have some respect. Pretty simple. It's pretty simple. I don't live by the rules. I don't know these new rules.
So, you know, he handled his L.
He took 3 W's, nigga. His record is 3-1.
You just needed the one, though.
Listen.
He was like, I'll be back tomorrow, nigga. We gonna fight until I'm up 4.
Yep. I was happy with my 1. I had to know in my head that, yo, listen. In my brain, there's nothing. I'm an alpha nigga. If I see you do it once, I think I could do it. If I see you do it 2 or 3 times and I study, I'm probably gonna be able to do it better than you. That's it. I read a book. I'm gonna try it. I'll do it. Mm-hmm. Whereas most niggas have the greatest of an idea but won't take a step.
Right.
The difference between bravery and courage is 1 step.
1 step.
Take the step. I'll do it. See what it is. I'll do it. We'll try. Fuck it. Like, I don't give a fuck, man. Avon, we selling that this year? I'll do it. Right downtown with a table, cousin.
So Kanye, what you talking about Kanye? We would.
You don't give a fuck about Kanye. Tell him. Look at him in his face and tell him what you want to talk about. Man. Tell him what you want to talk about. Look at that nigga right there. He right there. Tell him what the fuck you want to talk about.
What you talking about?
No, forget all of that. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, let's do it.
Don't be led by a conversation. Leave one. Tell him what you want to talk about.
Well, you brought up something.
Because that's basically what he did.
Well, no, he reminds me of Donald Trump when he was talking about the art of the swerve. The swerve, yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to know how to bring it back. You got to know how to bring it back so it looks like you planned.
That's comedy. That's called the callback.
Right?
The callback, yeah.
No, but I think like one of the frustrations that people have with like these young kids that get in this type of violent trouble and stuff, I think a lot of it does really come down to like substance abuse. And I think we don't talk about that part as much. When you 12, 13, 14, you fried out your mind and you don't have a dad.
Yeah, Justin made terrible decisions.
Like you are incapable of making a good decision.
Right.
That's a good point because we just had weed. Anything past weed to my generation is crack. Crack, then heroin, and that's the
right.
You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't nothing else. But these niggas have so much party shit. Like I remember the first time a nigga offered me ecstasy. And I looked at the nigga, because in my head, nigga offered me something small, white, in his hand, in a dark club. Did this nigga just try to give me crack? And that's in my brain, everything past that it's never changed. It's never really changed. It's never ever changed. So I'm sorry, y'all, but I never. That's a really good point you make. Is all I can say.
But even with the weed shit, it's like when you like 13, 14, and they out here selling moon rocks where the shit got resin and keef and all that shit. Yeah. It's like 65% THC and shit.
Right.
Like I would never smoke that shit personally, and I would consider myself a professional.
It's just not.
And now I'm thinking about a little kid doing that shit. I'm like, there's no way.
But even more than that,
he's fried.
Even more than that, there came an era where people didn't even know what kind of weed they were smoking.
Yeah.
We smoking Tyson. That was just some brown shit in Bushwick and some John's weed.
It was chocolate, it was hydro, this, that, and the third. Nowadays, a motherfucker, what you got? I don't know. This shit fire though. I don't know what it is.
Right outside this shop, I saw a group of kids that looked like they was all at 13, 14 years old, having what appeared to be an intellectual conversation about weed strains.
You know why I'm not really mad at it? I'll tell you why. Because if any one of them niggas turns out to be a botanist of any sort or learns how to grow any type of food, he's one step forward. Right. The conversation counts.
It's early. It's early.
Yeah, if y'all just let a nigga smoke heroin
in the right direction. They gave me the vibes of kids that would have been backpackers 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Potheads, but also good kids, you know. But there's the other kids that's just involved in the street life and they also high all the time.
They're searching for someone's approval.
It's just the high all the time part is like,
don't make sense.
It don't make sense, and then your adrenaline's up, your emotions is up. You dealing with shit, now you gotta deal with this nigga died. You don't know how to process that emotion. You're depressed, you're high. You know what I'm saying? That's why these niggas crash out over girls that they've been dating for 2 weeks.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
This is a real question. That's not the norm?
It's sadly the norm.
Was it the norm 20 years ago, or did somebody make that the norm?
I feel like it's younger.
I think there's a concoction. I think there's a lot of elements that equal these results.
So, but this wasn't the norm, is my question.
No.
Not this. And with weed being legal and stuff, you see like some of the downsides of that. The access is up. It's just like
access
is up, quality's down.
No, quality is definitely up because I smoke Mexican weed.
No, the quality is great. I'm not saying that.
I smoke horrible weed.
Well, then you just got to know where to go. But anyway, that's more about
the 80s and 90s.
No. I'm talking about today.
No, I'm talking about from when I started smoking weed 20, 30 years ago. We're talking till now. This weed is militarized, nigga. If they don't give me my weed, it got to be leaf. I don't trust nothing but the leaf. This weed is, listen, these niggas have put the science on the weed.
Yeah.
The weed grow with no seeds so that you niggas can't take the seeds and grow my weed.
Well, that's because...
That's no good.
Nigga, I grew up Mexican weed, nigga. Seeds in the bag, nigga.
Facts.
Stem in the bag, right.
Well, for the weed nerds out there and all of our growers who love to watch, you know, you'll be comfortable to know that I know that the only reason why there's
men, women, you separate the thing.
You gotta separate the male plants so that they can't pollinate.
Right. I'm just talking about the quality and the level of THC in the weed today versus the quality and the level of THC.
But we've been breeding for that.
Huh?
We've been breeding for that. I mean, when I got into weed, I really nerded out, right? And so I studied all the strains. I studied where they came from. I studied the first people to take the Thai strain and cross it with the skunk strain and to create, or with Kush actually, and to create skunks and all that stuff. And then the guys
weed
out
was strong back then. We just didn't have good weed.
So in Amsterdam, where weed was legal, you can actually see the history of all the legal breeding of plants, where you get White Widow, where you get Super Silver Haze, where you get Blue Dream, where you get all these legendary kind of name brand household names, and they tell you how they made it. They took this plant from this region and this, and then they crossed them, and then...
Do they still sell High Times?
Yeah, I used to read High Times magazines all the time. You know what I'm saying? Read the articles with the guy Arden from Greenhouse Seeds and how they pioneered the Cannabis Cup and all that shit. And then my favorite rappers would go perform at the Cannabis Cup, and I'm like, I want to do that one day. You know what I'm saying?
When they had bad weed, I was reading High Times, which means that somewhere on earth was good weed.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't here.
Yeah.
Right. You know where it's at now? Here. These niggas is smoking science. This shit ain't weed no more. You heard what he said? The moon rock with the gun. What gun? What the fuck is y'all smoking? What is a moon rock? A nigga offered me to smoke any kind of rock. You know what's going on?
Yeah.
Yo, listen what I'm trying to Yo, maybe it's weed. Nigga said the moon rock.
Moon rocks. See, but that's some shit I wouldn't touch, because that's like, to me, that's not...
Weed?
Well, it's basically... To me, that's more like druggy behavior, because you're not even appreciating the cannabis for what it is. Like, I'm smoking this lemon haze because it has these characteristics that I like: flavor, smell, potency, whatever. You're just trying to take the THC from anything you can and pack it in and throw some hash in there. And to me, it's like, at that point, just do real drugs.
No, wait a minute. I got a question, because I will tell you, I see you first, though. I see some shit I got to ask you a question.
Now, if food hybrids have negative effects on your system, what do you think all these weed hybrids is doing?
Well, no, because it's not the same. It's not like a GMO. It's a plant that can breed with other plants. So you're just basically seeing all the different
cross-pollination.
It's all the different family members that are in the family tree. And it's just exploring.
It's like being a nigga and fucking white girls.
Yeah, it's just exploring the family tree, right?
All right, here's a question. I'm in Portland. A nigga put his weed on a machine. Look like an ironing board, some type of shit. Nigga pulled down a hot plate on top of it.
Crushed it.
And then all the weed juice came out.
Yeah.
Then he rolled it up. Little roll type. I said, what this nigga's doing? Then he took that shit and he put it into, and I'm not making this word up because you new niggas is not gonna want to say what it is. But that's called the base pipe. He put it in there, and then he lit the wax with a torch.
Right. Yeah.
And then the pipe lit up with smoke.
Yeah.
And then he said, right?
Freebasing.
Thank you, son.
He's freebasing.
Thank you, son. Thank you. No, listen. He's like, this weed. No, nigga.
No,
At what point is this not now? That's crack. And if it's not crack, you smoked it in a crackish wet.
Yeah. That's the point that I was trying to make. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Once you cross certain lines, I feel like you might as well just do real drugs.
Right.
Because your energy is someone who doesn't like weed. You just like being high.
It's just opening up.
As you can.
You know, in Times Square, they got a whole bunch of stores now that sell all these different pipes.
Well, they got dispensaries in Times Square.
Oh, right. This shit legal now, right? So they wilding out.
But when...
Again, you know the deuce.
When I walk in, I see it, I'm like, whoa, like,
Let me tell you what I hate.
The niggas just really buying these ain't smoking weed.
No, at all.
They not smoking weed.
First of all, let me tell you what bothered me about the weed shit when they legalized it. I went to the hood and I went to President and Nostrum. I know niggas that died on that corner behind selling weed. These niggas had a weed store, and none of the niggas from the hood worked in there. They wasn't even allowed in the store.
It's like 10, 12 apartment buildings on that block.
Yeah. None of them niggas was allowed to sell no weed in the neighborhood no more. I said, oh, it's not good for us. This is bad.
Oh, best believe when that whole license thing went down, where they started checking to see if people had licenses, they shut down a whole bunch of shops.
Which bothered me because...
You know who's standing on that corner?
The niggas out there, right there. Nigga, this is the hood. You can't control this.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but what fucked me up was the first licenses they gave out, the rule was if you ever been arrested for marijuana, but you ain't have no violent crimes on your felony, that your name would be shot to the top of the list. So a lot of niggas that got the first licenses definitely had records.
And then they sold them off.
They sold them off. Erica Ford came in here and
I would have did the same shit.
She explained.
I'm not trying to grow and roll weed, but I would use the license for that.
No, because what they said was you might have the license, but then the tax liability, the minimum,
the loans,
and
you
all
mean
that
like
stuff.
for a liquor license or even for a green medallion on the yellow cap?
It's like you get a liquor license, but ain't no bank gonna give you a loan to open up a bar.
So you might have the license, but how are you gonna get the bar? And then the bar has to be in compliance, and then you have to prepay the taxes.
Right, and then comes this nigga.
We got the money.
We got the capital.
We can do it. We just need the license you have.
Hey,
here's the check. Give us the license.
I'm not, listen, I know people that do that.
I'm not mad at that at all.
I know people that do that in the trades. I know a nigga that's a master electrician that he worked for another company that just needed a master electrician. He sit behind the desk and take home what he agreed to take home, and he don't say nothing, and he happy. Sometimes
the problem with that is it's a buyout.
No, it's not. It's called comfortability. I thought we talked about this. Yeah. If it's my name and I'm comfortable, fuck how you feel. Niggas out there with these shows that be using your name on shit. You think they give a fuck if you comfortable with them using your name? No, they're comfortable with them using your name. So the blogs go out, the videos pop up, and it is what it is. They don't give a fuck how comfortable you are with it. No. I told you, don't get mad. Be happy these niggas is feeding their family. Keep it pushing. You can't get no bad karma if you don't be out here pushing bad shit. Fuck them niggas. I'm inviting niggas on. You know why? Because I know they're going to want to see. Like, boom, when you went on the joint with the ESSA and all them niggas, right? That shit did numbers.
Facts.
Was that your channel?
No, it wasn't. But it's cool. My
channel
did numbers
I ain't
too.
say nothing about it being not cool enough.
My channel did numbers too.
I just asked you to do numbers and wasn't your channel. That was it. No. I ain't asking nothing. I ain't want to know nothing.
What's the time we at?
Hours and 10 minutes. It says right here. We out of here, man. I'm done, man. Yo,
we out of here.
It's an hour and a half.
This is my expert opinion, niggas. Take over. It's the Uncle Seth show tonight.
It's the Uncle Seth show.
It's the Uncle Seth show.
Hey.
Y'all be wondering who this nigga is. This me, man. Now y'all know something wrong with him. One.
It's Hoffa. Trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.